Hello everyone from Slab City, California. Slab City. Here we are. Slab City. That's my lerp.
Are you live?
It's my lerp impression.
It wasn't very good.
It wasn't very good. Agreed.
Through.
People are watching the commercials right now. Don't skip it. Don't skip the ads. What's up, Becky, Jean? What's up, Justin? How's it going? Oh, it's a little... You poured a beer, I see. Slab City. No, don't skip ads. Carlos, Cody, what's up? GSXR Joe, what's up? The only thing that I can see behind me is the Jackery. What's up, Extravagant Minimalist and Mayhem RV? You're right across the street at the Oasis. Holy crap, you're super close. That's like 1 block over. What's up, Jerry Ray? Too old to skip. Shave your face. You shave your face, Robert Elliott.
You think if you turned it a little, maybe you could see out the window?
I know Robert Elliott. Maybe if I put it over here.
Yeah, maybe it's a little better.
Spaceport is dope this year. It's got lots of new improvements. Well, not lots, but 2 improvements at least. Oh, someone heard sticky buns off in the background. Someone said sticky buns. Do you have taco burps? No, that was a while back. I got rid of the taco burps weeks ago. That really was like 2 weeks ago. What's up, Simply Blendful? And wow, so many people here. Moving the camera totally helps the view. I think you're being smart. Y'all be sure to hit that thumbs up. Bread truck looks awesome. Thanks. It is looking good. It's looking pretty finished. I got me a window back there now. Queen size full-time bed. I got my stove over there bolted to the counter. I never have to take it down or set it up. My kitchen's pretty much the same, except for the lights. The lights are in there, and now the plumbing is all hooked up. It looks pretty awesome. There's a lot of people here. There's already 51 people watching, but only 18 thumbs up. This guy's good looking. My sister-in-law likes you, thinks you're handsome. Yo baby said that. What's up, Mandy? How's it going?
What about your juices?
What about my juices? Show me your juices.
No.
Oh, that's
it's Jason.
Jason.
That makes way more sense. I was like, how does somebody know that joke?
Right, I'm thinking, did I just show some juices? What's up, Michael Blade? Did you see the glamorous sand dunes? Not yet.
Ambo Life says, hi, Paul, you sexy thing.
What's up, Ambo Life?
Go check out their video.
And Roy and Becky. Yeah, Ambo Life just put up their first video. New channel. They camped with us at Party R in Schoolie
How do we do
Palooza.
that? Find a link.
Just type in Ambo Life. You have to leave my...
Yeah, and then I got it.
Yep, click on their thingy. And then you can click on the video and hit share.
So I'm going to share the channel so people go like it.
Well, you can...
The same thing?
Oh, no, you can do those top 3 buttons. Yep.
Share.
Mm-hmm.
Copy link.
Yep.
Got it. Sorry, everybody.
What's up? No way you are by Nyland, California. I am by Nyland, California. I'm in Nyland, California. I'm in Slab City right now. You want me to prove it? I'll prove it to you.
Here's the steak. Ellie just put the link.
There it is. Ellie just put up the link. There she is. She just put up the link to the Ambo Life video. I want you guys to go check it out. Well, there's the first indicator that I'm in Slab City. You don't just see that outside every window. Just like a normal thing, you know?
Yes, Ambo Life is a converted ambulance.
Simply Blendful said you're a rock star, Ellie.
Oh, thanks.
You're a rock star. When is Pajama Open House?
Right now.
So this is... Here, take a look at our structures that we just made. Take a look at Spaceport 42. We just
Truck stop
planted.
on the moon.
We just planted these. Yeah, the truck stop on the moon. We just planted these in the ground. No easy task. Those are, one is a Class C RV, the small one, and the big one is a Class A RV. It was there. It was huge. Both of them are enormous. Those are our little art installations. You're originally from Calpatria, California,
Wow.
7 miles north of Nyland.
That's rare.
Where's Joe? Joe's down there in the purple step van. It's kind of far away. He's on the other end of Spaceport. He was down here just a little bit ago, but he's been running around into town and getting dog food. He got together like 140 pounds of dog food or something like that that he's donating to the dogs of SLAB City because they are struggling for some food right now.
The dogs are, that is.
The dogs are struggling for some food right now. There's a lot of dogs here that don't really have much care. Do your spider senses go into overdrive when visiting SLAB City? No, not really. Kelly K, what's up? What is a quick explanation of SLAB City? Well, it's an abandoned military base after World War II. They left a bunch of slabs of concrete. They took all the buildings, everything, it's just a bunch of slabs of concrete. People started squatting here, it turned into like an encampment over a long time. Now there's no utilities of any kind, sewage, power, water, anything.
It's an off-grid community.
Off-grid, totally off-grid community. Yep.
Free.
It's free. Yeah. There's no like township here. There's no SLAB City police. There are police that come in here, but there's no like town or rules or anything like that. I did get the message, Mandy. I did see it. That was pretty funny. She sent me a license plate. It reminded me of me. America's only lawless community. There's kind of laws. I mean,
Yeah, there's slab law.
yeah,
And
slab
there's
law,
police.
and there's police that come in here, and the police have been here quite a bit. Carl K. Okay. Mandy said hi, Ellie.
Hi, Mandy. Cousin Mandy.
Mm-hmm. Rocky Mountain Prepper, what's up, man? We're chilling in SLAB City right now. It must be a close-knit community, though, right? I don't know. In certain ways, maybe. Certain other ways, no, not really. I'm trying to figure out the best setup for the live stream. This might be good. What do you think? I've shot the shit out of things there. Good. You can shoot the shit out of things.
Noted.
Yep. CJ, what's up?
It's so far away, I can't read it, so I have to look at my phone.
Yeah. She's just on the live stream. She's not
I'm
like
not ignoring everyone.
texting with somebody else or something.
Hey, Freedom Dev.
Freedom Dove, what's up? 92 people watching. Truck looks good, you guys. Thanks. I just need to get that freaking oven put in. That'll really set things off. Rocky Mountain Prepper.
Oh, the stove.
The wood oven.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
You hear that? Or you see that?
Yeah, thanks, Freedom Dev. We have a shower.
Yeah,
we're
we're
like the cleanest people in SLAB City.
We're freshly showered. Mm-hmm. We offered showers to other people to come in.
That's true.
Take a shower.
More about that later.
Your bread truck is turning awesome. I'll leave you alone, stop screwing with you. Just want to say what's up.
Oh, your hair looks good too.
Oh, it does, thanks. I just shaved it. Are you driving or traveling? I don't understand the question.
We're currently
We're traveling, I guess.
not driving, but we drove here
Yeah, I'm
a
not.
couple weeks ago.
Yeah. What? You know it's going down tonight. Snazzy Jazzy. Love the beard. Did you lose weight, Paul? I think I have. I don't know. I had some fun shenanigans on my birthday and saw the video of it, and I was like, that's pretty good. I don't know. But that may come up in a video. I might put that in the video.
Yeah. Hey.
I don't know. Trav Man, what's up? I can't. Trav Man said he thought that the latest video was one of my best ones, like his
really?
favorite video. I'm like,
cool.
wow.
Yeah, Cece just told me that she watched it and thought it was great.
Yeah. Yep, we're staying at the Slabs. We're at Spaceport 42 in Midtown SLAB City. Yeah. Yep. Everything is cool in SLAB City, especially this year. This year has been great.
Yeah, this year's been pretty low drama.
Yeah, low drama, and love the changes you guys have made in the bread truck. Thank you.
Thanks. We love it too.
At times, show up in the market in town. Your latest video really made me feel like I was there with the tacos.
The taco cam.
Just having a good time. Yeah. Thanks. Love you guys. Love the van. Wish
Hi,
I could do the
AJ.
same. AJ Grows. What's up?
I can't believe no one's commenting on Paul's pajamas. Is everyone just used to it by now?
Everybody's used to me. Maybe they haven't seen the matching bottoms. Huh? Huh? That's pretty good.
Everyone here is used to it. No one even blinks anymore. Everyone used to laugh when you'd come outside.
Yeah.
He literally has been wearing that all day.
All day long. But I was very productive today. I didn't change out of my pajamas, but I went and completely updated my Patreon. My Patreon is where all my live streams go when they die. When they disappear from my channel, they go over to my Patreon and they can all be seen over there. It's literally hours and hours and hours of entertainment. Stuff that I am embarrassed to have on my channel sometimes. So
Someone's burning.
I'm glad that it's gone from my channel, but it can still be seen on... There is something burning.
Everything good? I just heard smoke, so
You can't hear smoke. But,
I smelled smoke.
I know if
Oh, I said heard.
you said it heard real quick and you corrected yourself.
No, I don't think it's your pipe.
Nice PJs, thanks.
Smell like something burning.
You fit right in. Yeah, I was chasing down the UPS guy the other day and I had Ugg boots on, shorts, pajama top, and gloves that I had glommets on. The convertible kind of gloves that the fingers pop off and they're mittens. Yeah, I looked kind of slabby. But we got 103 people watching and 51 thumbs up. If you guys wouldn't mind, please go over to the
Cece smells it too.
Go over to the thumbs up button and give it a smash. You may have to close out the chat to see it. So Ellie's not wearing PJs right now. No. Oh yeah, all the LED lights are in and working. Just stuck my fat finger and liked. Good, nice. Oh yeah, thumbs ups are going up a lot. We're up to 68,
You know, these are all yours, right?
70. Mandy just put one in the chat. That's an extra thumbs up. That's extracurricular thumbs ups. Like smashed. There we go. Now it's really going. I like my LEDs. Oh, I haven't even driven this thing at night yet, but it looks incredible. It may be a little too bright. I don't know. I need to, I still need to aim my headlights. I haven't done that yet, so. Where are we headed next? We're going to Northern California.
Use chairs if you want.
I get 14 miles to the gallon in this bread truck. Do you have any comment regarding Kevin, Campervan Kevin's allegation that Sheldon is a stolen valor con man? Is this a new allegation? Because I have kind of heard some of that before, but I thought that was old news. But no, I don't have any comment. None at all. No comment at all. Travman with the $2 super sticker. Paul, you look like you're high even when you're not. Ultimate stealth.
Who said he's not high?
What's up, Paul? Long time, man. Been a minute. Glad to see the bread truck transformation. Thanks, man. Good to see you. We're staying at the slabs just till this weekend, I think. Yeah, the turtle. Yeah. Someone says stolen Valor Hole, huh? Sheldon the turtle.
There's a turtle that's stolen.
Well, no. They're turtle people. I don't really. They're very turtly. It was Facebook about an unnamed Coast Guard captain who claims he participated in raids in Afghanistan. Was that recently though? Like, how recent was that? And that's exactly who he'd be talking about, I think, but I don't know.
It's getting cold.
It is. I'm gonna have to change out of my pajamas pretty soon.
You just put a hoodie on.
And switch into nighttime poly mode.
Yeah.
I'm using my copper straw as we speak.
Who's that?
Travman. I use it every day. Thanks, Paul. Sweet. That's awesome. I'm glad you like it. I have not seen Living Free Mikey out here yet. He's set up camp living out here. Yeah, I've heard that too. Hey, from Chicagoland. What's up, Chicagoland? I'm from near there. Yeah.
See how great the closet is?
Sheldon is the turtle. Yes. Hi, Paul and Ellie. It's about to get 11 below here in Minnesota, so that you can be that cold.
No, it's not that cold.
Can we plan on seeing you again this year? It's becoming tradition. Man, that was my cousin Jenny. I don't know. I don't really have plans to go that way this year yet, because I don't want to go back to Florida.
That's not exactly on the way to Florida.
Well, that's how I pulled it off last year. It was kind of on the way to Florida. What's up, redneck prepper? Ooh, someone will buy us dinner in Grants Pass, Oregon. Gina Payne.
Yeah, we might be there in May.
Yeah, in around May.
If you're serious, write us an email.
Yeah, if you want to write us an email, that would be cool. We keep track of people in our email as much as we can. So when we're in certain areas, we can search our email. It's Mardi Gras time, yeah. I almost went last year. I thought about that. But, didn't go. Stayed in the slabs.
You almost went where?
Mardi Gras. I think maybe it was the year before last that I was thinking about going. It was 2 years ago.
Yeah, Travman got us that heated blanket. We got it. We've used it. It's not that cold here right now, but when it was, when we were somewhere that was that cold, we used it. Made a huge difference. It was awesome.
Seriously, I have to send you an email? It's nice. I mean, because I just lose track of comments, and I'm live streaming on my phone, so I'm using the only thing that I keep track of anything on, so I can't really leave the stream and take down someone's information.
And it's just
like
your
that,
YouTube
so.
name. We don't know how to contact you or anything.
Yeah, there's no information.
And we don't want
here,
you putting your information up on here, so.
Yep.
So yeah, you have to email.
Yeah, email. It's breadtrucker@gmail.com. 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 Did you ever get that bus pulled out? We did, actually. Well, we didn't actually do it, but someone did. The bus, we loosened it, though. We definitely loosened it up, and
But we got the other one out.
yeah, we pulled the second one that he wanted out. So, Van-O-Matic, what's up, man? Tallahassee, Florida. But yeah, he did get it moved.
Dude, you attended my wedding, says Robert Elliott.
Yeah.
You know Robert Elliott?
Yeah.
Oh.
Why did he think I didn't know him?
He said, I have to write you an email.
Oh, shit. Well,
I was talking
okay.
to something
Sorry.
Payne. Like
Yeah, it was Gina Payne.
Gina
It wasn't, yeah, it was
we
Gina
weren't
Payne.
talking to you.
Yeah, Gina Payne offered to buy us dinner or something like that. It must have coincided with what you said. But, no, dude, I can just text you.
Amber Life says, is your birthday run going up on YouTube? Like you were just talking about?
Is Amber Life what?
They asked if your birthday run, when you went streaking.
Oh, it may go up on my YouTube.
Definitely Patreon at least.
I don't have any tattoos. Ellie, you have a couple tattoos.
They're hidden.
Secret.
They're not really that hidden. Some of them.
They're somewhat.
Some are.
Yeah.
Yes. The answer is yes.
Were you in the quad? Were you in the quad? What's the quad?
Is the question for Paul or me? Were you streaking in the quad? I don't know.
Oh yeah,
streaking in the quad,
yes.
right?
Kind of.
Yeah.
You're in this.
Yeah.
We're in the. You have it on your camera, right?
Yeah.
Was that your camera, or was it my camera?
It might have been yours. Let's see.
I'll give a preview of it. It was pretty good.
I mean, you put it up on.
It was on Twitter, but
Instagram.
it was just, or yeah, Instagram, but it's just a story, so it's already.
It's already
deleted.
disappeared.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't have it.
You're thinking about coming to the slabs? Well, the big party, the Not a Rave, is happening soon. It's this weekend, I do believe.
But we're leaving.
Yep, we're gonna be heading out of town around that time.
Unfortunately, we don't want to leave.
Are you still vaping, Bobby?
Bobby?
Yeah, Robert Elliott.
Oh, different Bobby.
Mm-hmm. That Bobby is the one that, when I first went on the road, I drove out to San Diego to meet.
Oh yeah. Did you
my
go to Disneyland?
my marine friend. Yeah, well, no, I made friends with his buddy, and we went to Disneyland.
Right.
Yeah, that's the one. Too bad I'm not in SD anymore. Yeah. Where are you at now? I missed that if you'd said that. How much money to shave off your beard right now on live? Right now, like if someone seriously like dropped $2,000, I would cut it off right now. But the number that I had in mind was actually $10,000. But if just spur of the moment, if someone dropped $2,000 right now, I would cut it off. But it's pretty high price. I'm not trying to say it's not. I know that's pretty high, but $2,000. I would shop it right now. That has to be like cleared in my bank account. That's not like, some floaty funds. I need cash in hand where,
Right.
Yeah.
And I would cry for like a week.
Probably more like a couple months.
Yeah. I'm not a fan of the idea, but hey.
$2,000 though.
And it would be.
Even you have to be like.
It would be entertaining also.
Yeah. It would grow back.
Somebody said, can guests stay at Spaceport?
No, not really.
Friends of Joe. Hashtag Friends of Joe.
They said that too?
No, I said it.
Oh, you said that.
Someone said if they give you $1,000, will you shave off half your beard?
Yeah, like just from here over. No.
No.
It's all or nothing.
Somebody up here, Carl K, said, care to share your hardest breakup and how you and Ellie met? Is there hope for a good woman out there?
Do I have to tell both of those things in the same...
I don't think I really... I've had a lot of hard breakups. I don't really care to linger on the past.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing too hard.
Well, I mean, my hardest breakup was when I was in 2nd grade.
Yeah.
This girl held my hand one day at playground, and then after that, she didn't hold my hand anymore. That was my hardest breakup.
Like, I could seriously tear up right now. That's really sad. I wish I could go back in time and hold your hand.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Yeah. Making me cry.
Making me cry. Aw. Jeez.
Yep. How long have you been in the slabs? Like 2 weeks, something like that. Hey, Dev, it's Travman with another 99 cents. We're getting close to that 2,000 mark. No, Dankenstein, I wouldn't accept a pound of sticky icky. I'm sorry.
Heck no.
It has to be money. What's up, Deborah Langley? Are you in the slabs right now?
What does jewels mean?
Huh? Oh, the Jewel's Eye person? Soul's Eye Jewels.
Deborah Langley said jewels.
Yeah.
Oh, that's responding
Soul's
to a
Eye
person. Got it.
Jewels, yeah.
Hi. Got it. I can't believe no one was touched by that story like I was.
Yep. Childhood romance is the worst. Sets you up for future expectations. I'm in Nyland, Paul. Would love to meet up soon. Where's Rav? Rav, he had to go back to LA. Hey, Gigi. We read your email today for sure. Hope you got hope I got the Addy right. Yes, you did get it right. We saw it. It was very sweet of you.
It was very
Thank
sweet.
you.
Thank you. And your comment today. Thank you. Very sweet. Were you never actually mentioned where the place was that you were talking about?
Yeah, where was
We were kind of
that
confused by
special
that.
place?
But yeah, we just haven't had a chance to respond. We will respond.
Yeah, we've had a busy day. We're doing this live stream.
And as far as like being able to respond to coming to visit there, we're totally interested, but we need to know at least like roundabout where it is.
We need to do a throwback New Smyrna Sunday trip. That would be awesome.
Where's
email.
Hornbrook, California? Ralph Riley.
My email is breadtrucker@gmail.com. I see someone else's question. What's the hardest thing about van life?
What's the hardest thing about van life?
Receiving mail, maybe, kind of. Packages. That's not that hard, but... yeah, I don't know. I just didn't want to ignore their question.
Having to like leave places when you don't want to?
Yeah.
Saying goodbye
true.
to people all the time that you care about, your friends, people that you love.
It's hard work to build a van.
Yeah.
Takes a little bit of work to get it going. It's going pretty good now, though.
Yeah.
Part TR was awesome. I just released a video today. It's brand new. Christina asked Ellie, "Are you okay? What is the doctor's appointments go? Or how did they go, I guess, maybe?"
Oh, good. Yeah. I got a couple biopsies. I'm a breast cancer survivor, for those of you that don't know. And every 6 months I have to go do all these checkups. And so, yeah, sometimes they see things. And then I have to go through this whole process that's really hard and scary where I have to get biopsies. But yeah, they're all good. Really super stressful couple months, but it's all good. Thank you for asking.
What
Wasn't there
happened?
another question?
Brian Dumont. Absent son was in an accident. It was February 2nd. He passed. Trying to get normalcy right now. Wow. That's sucky.
Wow. That's so that's so intense.
We just heard about another story that happened in
Yeah.
Sedona today about an accident like that.
That's super intense. And we have a friend right now who's dealing. His son died a long time ago, but it's his son's birthday, and just watching him go through that, it's hard.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that. And Brian Dumont, I've been thinking about you actually today, super randomly, because Paul was putting up live all of his Patreon videos.
I was thinking the same thing. We didn't even talk about it.
We've never talked about this, but like,
I know exactly what you're going to say.
Every time he would have to go to share the live stream onto the Patreon, we would just have to listen to the first like 1 minute, or not even the first like maybe 1 minute of every live stream we listened to today. And I was just sitting doing something else, but you know, I could just hear it in the truck. And so many times in the beginning of the video, Paul was like, "Hi, Brian Dumont." right?
Yeah.
And I just thought,
every
like,
video.
who's Brian Dumont? He's always one of the first ones on the live stream. That's so amazing. He's been around a long time.
Yeah, and been watching for a long time.
Right. So anyway, that's interesting. We were thinking about you. Reagan!
Reagan's here. What did Reagan say?
A fart joke.
A fart joke. Is it convenient to have that new window in the van for when you pass gas in bed? Very convenient.
Not as convenient as the new fan right above the bed. That's actually more convenient.
Dang, sorry to hear about that, Bobby. That's messed up too. He had a heart attack at 37, a friend of his, 2 weeks ago.
Wow.
Is it true that bread truck used in the
Cheech and Chong.
movie Up in Smoke, they did use a step van in it? Yeah.
Happy Meal. Really? Ignore. Ignore.
Yeah, it's all good.
Tom Segura out there cheating on Christina P. You're cheating on your real wife with me?
I don't know who Christina P is.
I'm assuming Tom Segura's wife.
Maybe. I guess so.
Or lady.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know who Tom Segura's dating. I'm not up to date on Tom Segura's love life.
No.
Bread trucker movie this summer? That would be awesome. Does anyone use CBs anymore? Just old guys.
There's apps for that now.
I mean, there's people that talk about CB. Oh, you should get a CB. People tell me that stuff all the time, but I've heard just all these stupid things about them, and I've tried to use them a little bit, and it's nonsense. And I just don't want to. I don't know. I've heard about places that jam signals and put things on repeat. And are you guys going to be there in March? No. We're actually going to leave in like 5 days or 4 days or something like that.
Yeah. Are you, why? What are you coming to out here? Maybe we can rendezvous. We're going to possibly be coming through Southern California at that time.
Thinking about it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're going to be like all over California.
Right.
Really.
Yeah.
The next month, we're going to be up Northern California, back down south probably, all over the place. So
Right, but even when we're up
be
north.
heading to the sailboat. Maybe we can meet at the sailboat. I want to meet at the sailboat.
Right. Or even if I can't, I'm sure you can.
Yeah.
You know, like when Kellen has her babies and stuff.
Yeah, her friend is having twins in
My bestie.
April. Right?
Besides Polly.
April, right?
We'll see.
That's the due date, but
Twins tend to come like
they come
a
early
month
sometimes. Yeah, so maybe we can do that. CBs are good for finding parking lot lizards. I've heard of that too, actually.
Yes, Reagan, we want to come visit for sure. Oh my gosh, how good is this being on a sailboat right now sound?
Sounds awesome. I've never been on one.
Ever?
Not like a real sailboat. I
Right,
mean, I've been
You've
on.
been on a catamaran.
Yeah, I've been on a catamaran, and they didn't even sail. You know, they just ran the motor. We went out to like snorkel off of it.
Yeah. So Reagan, are you
So-
just coming for a visit, or are you like moving back here? Oh. I have to be in Salt Lake for an appointment beginning of March. Then I'm gonna be at SoCal for 2 weeks.
Happy Meal. That's good when.
Yes, Reagan,
the
we
kid
can totally
is
work something out
on
around
summer
that time.
break.
Because I have to go to Sedona for another doctor's appointment, and then we'll be coming back through there. So we can definitely. That would probably be perfect, actually.
How many vape cards do you need at once? A couple. I have a few.
Can they see them? Or
Do you do psychedelics? I don't know.
Funny
maybe.
you asked.
I'll put them away.
Yeah, Reagan, I have a skirt for you. I showed Paul,
yeah.
and he was like, "Oh yeah, this is
Totally Reagan. Totally. It looks like she stole it from you in the first place.
Yeah, it
really.
does.
Yeah.
The funniest part is it's from Hot Topic.
Hot Topic. That's perfect.
But it's not leather or anything.
Yeah.
Pleather, latex.
Yeah.
Vinyl.
I don't know which would be better, Salt Life or like Boat Life or Van Life. I've never done
Ask
Boat
Reagan.
Life.
Reagan, what's better?
She does both. She
Oh, I'm excited too.
has a van and
Reagan, what's better?
a van and a boat.
And a plane.
And a plane.
Air life.
Air life. That'd be some new shit, though.
Oh, dude.
Van life and a plane. Nobody's done that. Right? You could just do like a seaplane and land on lakes
I
around
bet
the
somebody's
world.
done that.
We're doing great, Downshaw. How's it going? Are you going to check out Big Sur? I've never been to Big Sur, and I'd really like to go.
I've
What's
never
up,
been to
Brandon
Big Sur
Momad?
either, which is ridiculous. So maybe when we go visit Reagan, that'll be the perfect time to go through there.
Okay, thank you, Brian Dumont. I will definitely check it out.
Oh, hey, Pneumatic Diesel.
Oh, I do psychedelics, yes. That was the question that I got asked that I wanted to answer. I do psychedelics, and I'm really kind of into them. And I just recorded a salvia trip that I did. It's available on my Patreon.
The video of it.
The video. I've recorded myself doing it, and it was really a awesome experience. And I thought I would put it up, so I put it on my Patreon. You can check it out. It's Paul Barger on Patreon. But just about to ask about salvia.
Hey, Joe.
Hey.
People are asking about you.
Joe is here.
We're live streaming. People are like,
Wow.
"Where's Joe? How's Joe?"
The mayor.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to Spaceport 42.
Yes, sir. This is a
The
blast
man,
from
the
the
myth,
past.
the
huh?
legend.
The
We haven't
man,
been on-
the myth, and the legend.
We haven't had a live stream in a while.
No? You just put it on?
It's been on for 37 minutes.
Oh, cool.
Yep. This is the guy behind Spaceport 42.
Is there a church in
Hey.
the slabs? There is call it the Blue Church, but it's non-denominational, and I believe it's Christian currently. It's gone through several reiterations. Also, Pastor Dave kind of used to have a prayer circle, and he just recently passed on from cancer. Maybe a month or two ago. 3 months, maybe. So, I hope that answers your question.
I'm sure there's a lot of people that could preach to you, though.
There's
Oh, a lot of people will preach.
there's $10 in the super chat now.
Woo-woo.
We're up to $10. Yep. They asked how much to shave
Reagan's
the
on
beard
here.
off earlier.
Hey,
Yep,
Reagan.
Reagan's in there. Yeah.
And I don't know
Richard
if you know-
Richard was just here. Nomadic Diesel that was
Mhm.
just here with the
Yeah,
truck
yeah.
camper.
And
Oh, I didn't know he had a channel.
He doesn't. He
doesn't.
just has a
It
YouTube.
says new tape.
Yeah, he just watches. You know. Guy turned a
Yeah.
seaplane into.
Did you
a
show him any
house.
of the building outside? Anything of that?
No,
You can't
well,
go too
I just
far.
showed him from the doorway. I like zoomed into the things, but I have to stay connected to my Wi-Fi, or it's gonna drop off.
Bluetooth or Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi should be at good distance, no?
No,
No.
it won't reach all the way over there. No way.
I'm gonna have this beer.
so we were talking about
I'm
somebody,
over 21.
somebody asked what's better, van life or boat life? And then we started talking about, has anyone ever converted a plane into a living space and like been able to fly, like van life but in
Trump.
a plane? He doesn't live in it.
This is different.
He did, I'm sure, for a while.
Yeah, yeah, he might. That's like his couch when he gets
Yeah.
kicked to the couch.
I mean, really,
Hey, $10
the place that
from
you
Brian
spend the most
Dumont.
amount of time is home, right? So if you
Thank
do a
you,
lot of
Brian.
flying-
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of people spend way too much time in airplanes.
For a while, I felt like I was.
We are in Cali. Yep.
Yeah, so
Thanks, Brian. That's really nice.
When does Chefy Effie return to the airwaves?
Oh, well, I was just looking at brisket prices. Under 50, I could have picked one up. Didn't have it. Didn't have it. So if someone wants
How-
to drop
how does-
50 right
Charlie.
now, it will be designated towards a brisket, and we can live stream that for you.
How does someone know about Chefy Effie on here?
Actually, that's a good question. How do you know about Chef Effie?
Jimmy's Ranch.
Jimmy's Rant.
Is that Jimmy?
Who's-
Jimmy?
I might have talked about it. Maybe we did barbecue or
Hi.
something one time.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because I killed Chef Effie.
Yeah.
It's amazing what people remember.
Yeah.
Joe like.
He's from
I
Compton.
like a hop beer, but I'm totally fine with Natty Light or
You like IPAs?
yeah IPAs. Single IPAs, not doubles. Doubles are a little too bitter for me.
Hey, what's
could agree
up
with that.
there, Barn Sharks?
Barn Sharks, the
The
other
new YouTube.
the other myth, the legend.
Yes, the new YouTube star.
We
Barn
lit a fire
Sharks.
outside.
I can smell it.
Yep.
And actually, Cece, I'm gonna stand up for a minute, guys. Put a log inside the old fire pit that we used 2 days ago, and it caught right back up on fire.
Wow.
Oh,
So
shit.
the rain must have banked it down, and it was still hot enough to totally ignite.
Wow.
Wow.
She came out. She was like, "What's burning?
That's so
Is that
crazy.
on fire?" I'm like, "Yeah, it is."
Why don't we move this?
Yeah.
You guys want to see a cool trick?
Cool trick coming up.
Oh,
Oh, we're gonna triple deck it.
yeah. This was scary the first time we did this.
Whee!
There we go. That comes out. Gotta love a cool
I
trick.
could talk about my year in the slabs.
Yeah.
If people are interested. Maybe some they are. I mean,
I'm
they
sure
might
they
not
are.
be.
I would love to hear the worst things that have happened
To me or to everyone in general?
this in the slabs.
got three?
What's all the rumors and gossip?
Oh boy.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, don't believe everything you've heard. The worst things that have happened out here are that people lose their homes to fire regularly. Contrary to popular belief, and everyone's screaming out, "We're going to burn your camp down." Camps do burn down, and everyone that I've seen has been accidental, with the exception of one, which was her trailer. She burned it on the way out the door. She's like, "Fuck
Yep.
this place and everything in it.
Right.
I'm taking it with me."
Hi, Mr. E.
Mr. E.
But other
with
than that,
$5
pretty
super chat.
regularly, like during the summer, we'll lose one rig a month.
Yeah.
And we also lost, I think, something like 13 people. Older people, heat, dehydration.
And was that higher than average, or is that like seemed to be average for the people?
It seemed to be average. No one seemed to be really upset. It might have even been
Going
a
to pick
little
up
higher.
4 trucks tomorrow. Holy crap.
But, people drink or don't drink, elders often, and it gets to 130. I mean, if you just don't want to be around anymore, don't drink for 3 days and sit in the sun.
Right.
You're gone.
Right.
And someone did do that. Put his car in the sun and just sat there and drank until he couldn't.
Just cooked.
Yep, cooked.
Yeah.
So those are pretty horrific things.
How many people are in Slab City?
Right now, probably about 2,000.
Full time?
No, 200.
200 that are here all year.
Yeah, so that's the difference. There's only really 200 slabbers. Everyone else, and a lot of people call themselves slabbers, but they're here 6 to 7 months. That doesn't really count. They say a true slabber has to be here 2 summers, first to make it through, second one by choice. I think if you made it through one, you could probably, and you have a permit camp, you're not in someone else's camp,
Yeah.
you qualify as, I would say, a slabber. I'll lean in a bit. It's all good. Yeah, so that's the biggest thing. There's a lot of people who sit in other people's camps and like, I'm a slabber. I'm like, well, no, because you're not doing it on your own, right? You're kind of just using other people's resources.
Right.
But there's 200 who do stay here and have their own camps or shared camps that they, with
Right.
significant.
So we're just here using your resources.
No, you guys are considered snowbirds and you guys bring in resources. For instance, I did not buy this beer.
Example.
Yeah, good example. Seriously, that's a true example.
It is a true example.
I am broke as fuck.
We keep the fridge, so to speak, stocked.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of other great things that have happened here.
How do you, Freedom Dove wants to know how you deal with the heat. Do you have AC?
I do have AC. I don't use it. It takes a ton of diesel, and it doesn't make that much of a difference because the sun is baking your vehicle as you're trying to cool it. I don't go inside for 2 months. I slept outside for 3 straight. At night, there was a month where it didn't go below 100 degrees, even at 4 in the morning.
So what's the craziest thing that happened to you while sleeping outside?
Terry rolled up on me when my leg was in the cast, and I took my leg out of the cast because it was a soft cast, and I unstrapped it, and I kind of just lied down, and I was just fallen into that sleep, and she rolled up really hot in her car with the lights on and the blaring, and I was like, holy shit, this car's going to come at me. So I jumped up, and my leg was still bleeding, and yeah. So that kind of, that set me back probably a few weeks in rehab.
Yikes.
But other than that, nothing. I mean, the craziest thing is at 9, the dog, he came to their owner would let him out every day to go poop in the evening, and he would just bug out because he can't get around during the day. And at 3 o'clock in the morning, almost every day for weeks, he was just like, poke me in my chest or something, like, I'm here. 3 in the morning, so that got to be a little annoying for the owner, a little annoying for me, because just barely dozing off because you can't really even get to sleep before midnight because it's too darn hot. But I don't think 9 cared. He's like, I sleep all day.
Yeah, right.
He was like, get up, dude. Give me water. And so I did. So that was probably the most annoying thing from sleeping in the chair. I kept the fan on me. The way to stay cool is evaporative cooling. So you take your hat or a bandana, you dip it into a bag of water, and you take your shirt, dip it into that same bag of water 12 times a day because it just evaporates and dries, and as soon as it dries, you're hot. But while it's wet, you're okay, you know, because it's just steaming out, I guess, essentially.
Crazy.
Working like a huge amount of sweat. You don't feel like you're sweating at all, like no sweat pockets, no underarm or anything. People are like, well, we don't sweat in the summer. I'm like, you do. Just evaporating so fast, you don't even realize it. You're drinking a gallon to 2 gallons of water a day to stay healthy. You know.
Sorry, I'm ignoring
No, that's okay.
this. So I'm trying to find the questions. Have you seen a UFO out here?
There was a couple of things that we've seen out here that looked UFO-ish. So one night we were at Mojo's, I think it was like the first or second music night, and all we saw was a bunch of things going across the sky, but they all seemed to be traveling at the same speed, and they didn't seem to be coming down. They were just traveling straight across. And probably about a dozen of them, maybe 20, 30 of them. And what I found out is that Elon Musk is throwing up Skynet and releasing like 60 satellites at a time. So this must have been the satellites
cool.
all dumping at the same time in specific trajectories going across the sky. That was pretty cool. Was not a UFO because I identified it eventually. It was an unidentified flying objects for a while, and everyone's not convinced that's what it was, but that's what it was.
Someone said it's Starlink, not Skynet.
I know.
You're thinking
yeah,
of,
no, I know exactly. I call it Skynet because, you know, it's supposed to be now.
It's like Spaceport.
Yes.
And
Yeah, like Spaceport or Spaceport.
Space
Police,
Force.
Yeah, Space Force, right. No, I know it is Skylink. It's but I like Skynet better.
Yeah, I feel like there was another good question here. It was right.
I mean, the stars
How do
here-
how do slabbers feel about outsiders?
Define outsider.
That's what was the question.
Us.
Okay, so
Not my
how do we-
question.
most of us don't want anything to do. Most true slabbers won't have anything to do with people outside of other
Burn
slabbers.
Shark says you only feel the UFO when you're on the salvia. I like
Yeah.
that we call it the salvia.
The salvia.
You want the pot or the salvia?
Outsiders, meeting people continuously takes a lot of energy. And I know that in the beginning of the season, we kind of meet at the Oasis. This summer, the Oasis stayed open all summer. So the people who were meeting there kind of got to know each other pretty well. We're 3 days a week. 3 days a week for 3 hours a day. We would just kind of hang out. And I know that when the snowbirds started showing up, we were all inside and they were all outside. And there were a couple people who does know us. And they're like, how come you guys aren't being inclusive? Well, like, we're inclusive. It's just that we now know each other. And you guys don't know us, so you might feel excluded, but we're just doing our thing. So there's a lot of that, I think, that goes on.
Right.
But, you know, they've been here for a couple months, and now they kind of start talking, and they remember our names and our personalities and things of that nature.
Someone said everyone at Slab City was an outsider at some point. Fair
Yeah,
enough.
and to be frank, so when I got here last year, it was the beginning of the season, and until everyone left, I didn't even know who the real slabbers were. Because a lot of people look like slabbers. I mean, what do slabbers look like? They're people, right? So we don't know who's a slabber, who's a not. And a lot of people just answer yes. Like, oh, I've been here 13 years. Yeah, but you've been here only 13 seasons. You know, not the
Right,
full
not the
year.
full
So no one really explains that. A lot of people like to float the boat and stuff like
they
that.
like to puff up their chest a little bit.
Right. So it's hard to really know who the slabbers are till everyone's gone.
Someone said, I hear there's a pack of dogs out there roaming at night. Is that true?
In the summertime, dogs roam at night because they can't walk around during the day. Like literally, when Nine was here, he'd come at 3 in the morning. The sun's up at 4:30, so he was just kind of putting himself in place in my camp because I had different shade parts that he would then hop around. I didn't have to, he wasn't on leash or nothing the entire summer, and he wouldn't go anywhere all day because the ground is so hot it burns their feet. So he would just hop from shade to shade. So at night they probably do roam more. No one, they're not like attacking people,
Right.
and they're not running around in packs.
And you told me that about some dogs that there was issues with.
There was 2 dogs that they had issues with that were picked up by.
Hey, Cruising Crew.
Hey, what's going on, Sarah?
Not that
No,
one.
that's
Cruising Junior.
Oh,
Tracy
Cruising
and
Jr.
Chris and Tracy.
Oh yeah. I see. I remember the names.
They're similar names.
Similar,
yeah. I always did the same. I do the same thing. I'm like cruising.
Okay, yeah, but I do remember that they both have similar
Yeah.
channel names. So yeah, there were a couple dogs that had trouble. They were picked up. The person had to pay $500 to get each dog out, but they weren't allowed to come out until she put a fence up for them. And I think after a second fence out here, the dog's gone.
Yeah.
Like first time, it's like doggy jail. You got to bail them out. Second time,
Yeah.
you don't.
For my experience, the dogs were a little scary last year, but this year, not at all.
Yeah.
I haven't experienced it.
No, the little dogs are a little more aggressive if you're on bicycles.
Yeah.
Like people are like, well, I want to chase me on a bike. I'm just like, yeah, dogs do that. I mean,
Full timers are hardcore.
A slabber told you the dogs
Yeah.
have neighborhoods and they associate with their neighborhoods. And it's true. Like most of the
Yeah.
dogs here are connected to a camp.
Yeah.
And along their camp, they kind of rush out and bark at you. They're just protecting their camp. They're usually not going to fully go at you.
yeah, most
know.
of them, if you say back off really loud, like they know what that means.
Some more donations for SLAB City.
Oh,
Sweet.
$2
Thank you.
super chat. I'll
You should
thanks,
thank
Trad
you.
Man.
But yeah, so yeah,
Thank
like
you.
like you see Nine and Charlie, they're pretty big dogs, and if they're running
Oh
at
yeah,
you,
they sound scary, but they're like
They-
the sweetest dogs ever.
right?
yeah, they could be scary.
But that's not to say that they won't take care of business, because they will, and I have seen it. Like when there's people that they don't jive with,
Yeah, I've seen
or
it
for
too.
people who are a little bit, you know, let's say drunk or whatever, they're not in their right state of mind, right? Those dogs absolutely feel it. I think the dogs pick up aura, and they're not letting you come in.
Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah.
And to be frank, we don't want them in if you have that type of energy around you. So
Yeah,
it
the
works
dogs are
out.
actually pretty good
Yeah, they're at reading.
at reading people.
Yeah, it's weird.
Yep.
Maybe more so here than any other place I've seen in probably ever.
Oh, when are you going to get another Bernese? Soon.
We don't
right?
answer that question.
Soon. Some people try to ignore that question. Other people embrace it.
I totally encourage it.
Cash
Matter of fact,
5150, what's up?
Here,
we have a couple of puppies
Bernese.
right now, not Bernese, but they're very, very cute. They're pretty much all black, I think, at the litter, except for 2 of them, which kind of look a little bit more German Shepherdy.
Are these Satan's puppies?
No, there's a female
Satan
dog
had
that
puppies,
someone
too.
picked up.
Corn's dog.
Yeah, no, they're not Satan's puppies.
That's fun to say though.
Yeah, it is. Satan's dogs. Woof, woof.
The dog's named Satan. Just so we're-
Yeah, no,
just to clear
someone
it up.
over at the flamingo camp that brought a dog in that was pregnant, just kind of walked up on them and she drove into
Thanks,
the
Mr. E.
Mr. E
I like
with the
that
$2
comment.
super chat.
So, you know, they're like 6 or 8 weeks old. They're probably just getting ready to be the age of separation, hint, hint. If one wanted to take one. We don't know
Yeah.
who the dad is, though, so could be a Chihuahua and it could be, you know, a Great Dane.
Aja,
They're all
someone
talking
said
about how
that
Michelle
Aja-
got bit when she was riding her motorcycle.
This year?
Yeah, you know Michelle, who's got that big green bus that
double-
360
the
gal.
raised roof
Yeah.
and-
she was over when we were lifting the first tower.
Yeah.
She was riding her motorcycle over there and she got bit by a dog. Apparently, I don't know
Okay.
anything. I heard yes.
Once again,
I heard that
motorcycles
that
are like
happened.
bikes. Dogs will chase moving objects with people on them. And you should know that coming here.
It happens.
It happens. So, you know, use your best judgment. The dogs mostly are not leashed here. This is the biggest doggy playground I've ever seen. They're all pretty
It's
well
fake
behaved.
news.
They bring them to coffee. There's 20 of them. Sometimes they scuffle. You know, did she have bite marks?
Somebody said I have no idea.
Yeah.
she was walking around here, and
Right,
she
so-
wasn't. It was just other people talking about it. It wasn't her talking.
Right.
About
So
it,
we have 2 Canadian girls who live up the block over there, and I literally was taking Charlie and 9 out for a walk off leash, and they were coming towards my property line, and both dogs saw it and ran towards them barking. And the story the next day was that the dogs were attacking her. I mean, I literally whistled and they came off. I'm like, knock it off, stop barking,
Yeah.
come back here. And they did. They weren't attacking, they were barking, doing their job. That's what dogs do. Hey, 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 what are you doing coming into my yard? Hey, hey, hey. But, you know, one of them does look like a wolf coyote, and the other one is 9.
Pit bull-ish could be.
Yeah, it could be a pit bull, Labrador.
Yeah, he's Labrador, but
definitely
definitely
lab
looks a
something.
little pit bull.
I agree.
Too.
I
Hey,
agree, cousin
Adrian
Chives.
Hadfield shaved the beard, 1999.
But the story is the next day, they were
Ooh,
saying it
awesome.
in front of me that they were attacked. I'm like, you weren't attacked. I was like, I watched it. You weren't attacked. They went and barked at you because you were walking towards my property line. And they just got quiet, because that's the truth.
Thanks, Adrian,
So-
for the $20 super chat.
Yeah. I think a lot of people, and if someone feels uncomfortable, like somebody said on here, carry a big stick around with you.
Yeah,
Carry
a
a
lot of
weapon.
people do.
Like,
I mean, Pink said that
Protect
he's had the
yourself.
little chihuahuas kind of bite him and stuff when he's riding his bike, so now he carries a stick. I'm like, well, you probably shouldn't use it. He goes, well, what do you want me to do? Walk?
You don't have to use it. You can just create a distance between you and a dog
You
very
know,
easily with a stick.
It's funny, the dogs don't like the zapper sound,
yeah.
yeah.
so carry something with a zapper sound, not a zapper.
Yeah.
You know, get a whistle, get a siren.
Everything's
They don't like that.
manageable.
Or
I mean, it's
learn
like-
how to talk to them.
Yeah.
They kind of all listen to the exact same commands.
Yeah.
They do. But they also get excited when you're riding a bike.
But it's like so easy for people to say like, oh, I heard that's a bad neighborhood, whatever city you're in, like,
Right. Well,
you go there, you're gonna get mugged. It's like, don't be stupid,
right.
and you'll be fine.
I'm gonna say, you go to pirate camp and
I
get
mean, not to
drunk
say
and
that things don't
belligerent.
happen.
Guess what? There's a good chance you're gonna get knocked
Yeah.
in the eye.
Yeah,
It's all
that's
pretty
what I always say.
basic.
Maybe don't smoke meth with vampires.
Right.
You know,
I mean,
that's-
that if you
that's
do
probably a good
that,
idea.
you know, just something vampire-y and methy might happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Totally.
And just for the record, you guys can keep asking all the questions you want.
yeah, not at
You-
all. I love talking.
But that's fine. But you also just won't get it until you come here.
Yeah, that's true.
It's unexplainable.
It's unexplainable.
Yeah, that's true.
I
You-
could
you
give
definitely need to see it.
Yeah.
And I think if you're truly interested in seeing it, you should come
Yeah.
because you're
But
the
if
type
you're
of person
truly
that
socially
could probably handle it.
anxious about dogs, probably not the space for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Being
you're
honest about that,
Right.
because
Totally.
we're not going to lock up our dogs because you're anxious about dogs.
Yeah.
yeah.
They live here. I mean,
Found my
frankly.
channel today. Awesome. Quick question about the slabs. Do you see many snakes? There are rattlesnakes at times.
I've only
You don't
seen one.
see a lot.
I've only seen
but-
one. I've seen more scorpions. Scorpions like to live under rocks. Don't move rocks. You probably won't see a scorpion.
Cruisin' Junior's here too.
The
There's,
other cruising.
Yeah.
We just
Hey,
had a
that is
conversation about
Sarah.
you.
We just
Yeah.
did. Hey, what's going on, Sarah?
The cruising crew said hello, and
And we all got,
There was
we're like,
confusion.
cruising, which
Yeah,
cruising
it's the
is it?
cruisins that throw me off. They both have the beginning of the name is similar. Channel names. But yeah, so what else is out here? Lots of spiders. I've seen funnel spiders. I've seen tarantulas.
Actually, I had somebody ask me a question recently. You know the guy that supposedly tamed snakes? Was he killed by a snake?
there was a
There was a snake
rattlesnake guy
handler
or
here?
something.
This is what someone asked me. Someone was like, you know the guy out there that like captures rattlesnakes and trains them? And I was like, oh yeah, I have seen that. But it might have been on like the Vice documentary or something.
Here?
Yeah.
No, I don't know of
And this
anything.
was, but that's an old
I
documentary.
mean, I remember an old documentary where this guy was doing that. He had
Yeah.
a
What's
bit
up,
of him and he
Gilbert?
was bitten. I
But
don't think that was here.
somebody just this year was like, is it true that guy died from a rattlesnake bite? And I thought maybe you knew.
I'd imagine if you're allergic to rattlesnake bites and
Probably.
you got bit, then yes, you probably would
That's
die
like
from
kind of what I
that.
said. I was like, chances are pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's not like a ton of snakes here.
Why
It's
is
too hot for
Why is
them.
Cornelius so angry all the time?
I don't know. You'd have to ask Cornelius.
But we met Cornelius the other day. We were helping Andrew pull a bus across the slabs, trying to, and we had a very good time with Corn.
I had a great
Yeah.
conversation with Corey.
Yeah,
I have to
absolutely.
say, she's not angry at me most
It was
of the
really
time.
the first time I'd met her too.
She's very
Met
cordial to
them,
me.
and I.
They are.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't want to
yeah.
I
say.
know, that's what I was like.
Actually, I'm incorrect. So in the slabs, we're very pronoun specific. A lot of people do have a choice, right? And a lot of people who grow up and they feel like a boy, but they were born with female genitalia, they want to be called either him or them, and vice versa. You know, towards women, and we're very pronoun specific, and rightfully so. We'd like people to use the right ones, and sometimes I forget that and get them wrong. So
Yeah,
love you, Corn.
I forget sometimes too, and I don't mean to.
No,
But,
and I correct myself, and I do try to correct others too, because
Yeah.
it is important to really let people feel comfortable in their skin
Yeah,
as who
absolutely.
they are.
And if people disagree, then don't associate with those people because I think that they don't want to associate with you either.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that's
Right.
kind of how that goes.
Yeah, if you don't agree with it, just don't talk to them.
Thank you, Mr. E. He has a $10 super chat, but he asked a question: what is the fecal situation? Do people need to worry about stepping on human bombs?
It's actually not as
It's
bad as San
maintained
Francisco.
pretty well, actually.
Okay, hold on.
For real, there are cities that are worse, you know?
Well, 200 slabbers, okay? Most of us have some sort of systems. I use a bucket system. I used to be a nomad. Other people in my camp use bucket systems. I don't know of anyone here. Other people dig in latrines, outhouses. I have a urinal or a shilala, but basically it's a place for the girls to pee, and we separate and have a bucket for number 2.
Same as we have in here.
Okay. You have a urinal?
I mean, I have a.
She has a urinal.
Do you really?
You want to see it?
Oh,
Yeah.
Maybe.
It's so simple. I mean, it's really.
I mean, mine's just, buckets in the ground with the seat on it that's literally dug in and just goes away.
Well, yeah, this is the bucket. It's just self-contained, but.
Okay, yeah, a urinal.
funnel.
Oh, you got a funnel?
A funnel
Ooh,
with
I'm
a-
going to have to take a closer look at that. I definitely have to take...
It's literally just.
Learning.
It's an angled funnel.
Where'd you get it? Specific to this?
Auto.
car
zone.
parts.
Oh, okay. Oh,
And I just have it in a water bottle.
Into a water bottle.
One of those. What
So
size
it's a one
is that?
tank,
Like,
so
it's not a gallon.
you can use
it's
that
a
for
little
both?
less.
It's a gallon. No, that's a gallon.
You could,
jug.
but I don't
Okay.
because
So you have a urinal. Right.
Yep.
Right. So I have that system. Other people have that system. Some people have dug in full septic systems, and they bring in water, and I know of at least 3 flushing toilets, but they're private camps. The B&Bs, basically. There are some people who use their RVs and use Blue Boys to dump. And, so
use what to dump?
they have on wheels a bucket or a container that they hook up with their hoses, and
Oh.
then they bring it over to a septic dump over.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's like something I don't know anything about.
Mm-hmm. Right, because we
I've
don't have
never done it,
RVs that do that.
Happy late birthday, Paul. Can't hang tonight. Just saying hi. No
Oh.
matter text.
Oh.
What's up, buddy?
The dogs all poop outside.
Must be
The
working
You
dogs-
guys all
hard.
know it's Paul's birthday. I should have said that.
Yes, his birthday just passed.
We've been partying for
Right.
a couple days.
Dogs all poop outside. Some people do poop outside.
There's some kind of
No,
heated.
They
the
try to
answer
find
is
the
no.
bushes.
I haven't really had an issue with running into human feces.
No.
It's
I mean,
like
you're not going to run
something-
to it, and if they
like,
do, it's
people
in their
take
own
care of
private area.
their
Most people
own
take care of it. They burn
stuff.
it. I mean, bury it, take it out.
Compost
whatever.
it, whatever they do.
Yeah, composting's a big thing over here. I know Rabbitside has an interesting system. They use a bucket system with the mulching, but they dug a ring around the tree at the drip line.
Wow, thanks, guys.
And they're filling that back in slowly,
They've
one
moved
bucket
on
at
to
a
Paul's
time.
birthday.
Oh, onto Paul's birthday. It was a detailed answer.
From feces to Paul's birthday.
Oh.
Somebody
Paul,
made
then, can you tell Paul what he did on his birthday? Do you tell people?
was streaking?
Yeah.
Oh, we've already told them.
Oh, yeah.
He's already posted it.
It
online.
was funny. Funny.
I'm so glad you got to see it too.
Yeah.
Did you see him run into the
I saw him
tree?
run into the tree. It was the funniest thing. He
God.
goes, ah! He turns around and poof.
It was like great.
I was trying to record the whole thing, and I'm not just like die laughing.
Yeah. I wish
It
I
was
almost had a
so
heads up for
funny.
that. I would have caught that video
Yeah.
from the other angles.
Yeah,
But,
it took me like an hour to convince him.
yeah, it was great.
I'm 44 years old. Need an incinerating toilet?
That'd be
I
great.
don't know.
I guess. I mean, from propane?
That's what they have on boats and stuff.
Okay.
It cooks and blows away.
It kind of does that out here at 130 degrees. Pretty much all the matter kind of just disintegrates.
Why are
fast.
the popo harassing people out there? Well, they have harassed some hard criminals and got them out of here.
Yes.
So that has happened. I don't know about too much else, but
They don't really harass the people out here. They do come through every day. I'm on good terms with them. I think a lot of camps are. If you're doing something illegal, you're probably not on great terms with them. Some people have come here to hide, and that's a bad idea because a lot of people here are very public. We'll talk about you. You're going to talk to us. And the cops do monitor the social medias. They monitor
they talk to people here because, you know, I have no night. I have no reason not to talk to them. And annually or biannually, they come through and sweep up all the people who think they can come here and hide. They can't. Don't do that.
This is a wonderful story. Yes.
Yeah.
Someone said, "Is this wonderful story?"
Yes, yes. Yes, it is.
Go follow him.
How bad does Kaz smell? Well, I just hung out with Kaz like 2 nights ago, and I didn't smell anything at all.
Why would he smell
It
bad?
seemed like he smelled fine. I didn't get that close, but
We tend to bathe.
Kaz seemed
We're pretty
to-
close.
Yeah.
We have the
I
hot
gave him a
springs.
hug.
Yeah, I mean, like
yeah.
you can't get much
Yeah.
closer than that.
I was pretty close, so
People jump
you
into
know.
the hot springs the hot spring. I call it the hot tub. Pretty regularly. You can go there with soap. Or
Happy
not.
25th birthday. Thank you.
Again.
Again, yes. For the
And I think it was on a
for
full
the
moon, wasn't it?
19th time. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Totally.
it was on a full moon.
The raising of the chassis.
That was my birthday present.
Yes.
It was the raising of the A class.
Yes.
That was bad.
That was badass.
He didn't want
dude. That came
candles
out so
on his
good.
cake. He wanted to lift a trailer burnt out
a
RV.
truck.
Take a guess what his birthday food of choice was. Do they know? I know.
No.
Someone might know. Someone that follows my Instagram because I posted about it on Instagram.
There was like 20 Instagram posts about it.
Yeah.
Anyone? What,
Any guesses?
what kind of
Anything?
sandwiches did Paul have?
Well, now you know
Hot
it's a
dogs,
sandwich.
barbecue. Nope.
Nope. Even though, did we have barbecue on your birthday? No, we had that the day before or day after.
Yeah, that was the day before. Nope. Nobody?
Pizza.
Pizza?
Nope.
All good guesses.
There is a pizza in Calpat that makes a decent pie, pretty much with all the
Sushi,
different
no.
toppings and nothing weird.
You forgot? PB and banana. No.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Peanut butter and
Bacon,
bacon,
closer.
sandwiches. Spam.
Closer also. We actually have spam.
I do have spam.
We forgot about it.
Spam in a can.
I might have hit it in the back of the cupboard. Ham. No. Mixed berry pie.
Nope.
Oh, that sounds good. Ham. Right animal.
Come on, guys. You can do it. Pepperoni. No. Pork
Pork
byproducts.
Nope.
Cheeseburger. Pulled pork. No. But we did have pulled pork the night before his birthday. That Joe made.
Hey, fellow people.
Yep.
Minnesota here. Hi, Minnesota.
Taco meat.
Taco meat. Nope.
Taco, taco.
It
Pulled
is one
pork.
of my favorites.
Pulled pork the night before.
Come on, guys.
Smoked on hickory.
Green eggs
Hit it
and
with the
ham.
bomb.
Also the right animal. Potted meat.
Pickled pig's
Pig's
feet.
feet sandwich.
Oh, those are good.
I've never had those. I've never tried it.
Yeah, I don't know about the ones in the jar.
Whiskey.
Definitely,
I may have had
that
Maybe.
might have happened.
That could have happened. Definitely the night before.
I think I saw a bottle around the raising of the rig, so I'm pretty sure it went around probably near the
Liver
end.
cheese,
Yeah.
meatloaf, pork
Could have
chops,
been also
ham
on a
hocks.
big night though. So
Something I missed cruising.
I'm still
Junior's
not.
head
I'm still
cheese.
not showing
Head
up in her
cheese,
feed.
liver and onions. Oh my gosh, canned pork.
pork belly. You're very
neck
close. You're
bone.
very close.
You guys,
It
it's
involves something
not
that-
complicated.
It's crazy. Though.
It's a pretty like 101 sandwich.
Pretty
Bacon.
Bacon, yes. In
What kind of
And then
sandwich?
What kind of sandwich?
BLT.
BLT, there you go. For the win.
There
That
it
would be
is.
Freedom
oh,
Dub was just on
Freedom
your
Dub.
Instagram, like I'm gonna get this.
That's funny. That's good.
All he wanted for his birthday was BLTs. He wanted 3 sandwiches.
Yeah, I don't think that's unreasonable.
It was his birthday, so he got 3 BLTs.
I cooked up 2.5 pounds of bacon at one
Yeah,
time.
it was,
On 3 sandwiches?
No,
No.
Oh, that's a lot of
No.
BLT.
No, I made
It was
like
probably about
9 sandwiches.
10 or
right?
something.
Yeah, it was a lot of sandwiches.
We shared them.
Nice.
I'm not
And
on
then,
Instagram. And it's not on Instagram anymore anyways.
And I don't
'cause
eat
it
bacon, so-
self-destructed.
totally. Wow.
I wasn't
great.
talking to LT
Cash is
though.
impressed.
I would have eaten the LT.
The LT, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He was looking. Brian Dumont went to look. Came up empty though. There's nothing there.
Yeah, the story's gone.
Has the girl that was running the library went back to Alaska? They went to Alaska. She's here now. Or
Corn.
they're here now.
That's who we were just talking
they're
about.
here now, yeah. And that's Cornelius, and I believe Andrew just moved out, so they are full-time at the library, managing the bar, managing the library free space, managing their home, and it's not easy.
Crispy Bacon just said hello. Weird.
Whoa, crispy
So
bacon
if you wanted
just
to
showed
check
up.
out
Just say
their
bacon and they
channel, it's
appear.
Cornelius Van Gogh.
Yeah, go check out Corn.
Mhm.
Cornelius. Man,
Yep.
go.
Tell her Spaceport Joe
Tell
and
them Spaceport.
Bread Trucker Paul say hi.
Joe, you got tan.
Yeah, right? I did. This is nothing.
Permatan.
This is like the tan that didn't go away now in the winter. It is so much tanner in the summer.
Cord needs money so they can make content.
Everyone does.
Everyone,
Out here does. Why does that one have to do with the other?
I don't get it. That's why I was like, I don't get it.
Someone said no, it's just dirt. That might be somewhat true, a little.
A little bit.
Maybe.
We were digging. But I try to jump into the hot springs fairly regular.
Brian DeMont says
Whether I need
last
it or
summer
not.
you were a lot darker.
Yeah.
Naturally. Yeah.
It's hot here. It's hot here.
What's up with the tree house?
What treehouse?
Oh, maybe they think that
at
they,
EJ? Tree house at EJ, maybe. No one can really go up into it. It's private space.
or maybe they think that we're building a tree house out here.
Oh, that could be. That's
Just
not true.
watch the KOs raid your truck. KOs? What's a KO?
What's a KO?
POs, maybe? Does she have a channel? I subbed her a while ago, but I haven't seen a vid since she went AK.
Who are we talking about?
Maybe.
Corn?
Corn? Corn does live streams. I think when I was talking to Corn last week, they were saying that because they're so busy, they're pretty much doing everything at the library by themselves. And so they don't really have time to edit videos. So pretty much just doing live streams.
Oh,
So maybe if
they
you
need-
turn on the notification bell,
They're
you'll-
saying they need money to repair the bus. Cause
Oh,
the bus
that's true.
Yeah, they just started a GoFundMe today.
awesome.
I was not aware of that. Yeah.
Yep.
But they did mention that to me when I talked to them the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah, they mentioned that they were needing rides.
Bye,
and they
Mayhem
didn't
RV.
have any working vehicle over there now.
Thanks
I
for
believe
your
Andrew had one.
moderation tonight.
Yeah. Good.
And Andrew
Yeah.
went and to do his own camp, doing I think French toast.
Yeah. Seuss,
That will be
Dr.
Dr.
Seuss
Seuss
themed
cafe
French
on the
toast.
other side of SLAB City.
It's not yet assembled, but it's in the works.
I need money to go on vacation.
Jim
I'll
Jones,
film it.
you're just a hoot.
He is a
You're
hoot.
just a hoot.
If anyone wants to go and introduce themselves to Corn and come and stay a while and perhaps help out in her camp, I'm sure they would very much appreciate that.
But not
Um,
like just a flaky person. Like
yeah,
someone who's
I mean,
like,
it's going to have to
around.
be someone who jives. It can't just be anyone. So, you know,
Like a jive turkey.
like a jive turkey. It's an
Did a
old
live
term.
from today from the library.
Yeah.
So can you sell stuff there at the slabs? Yeah, sure.
You can do whatever you want.
Do whatever you want.
I mean, within reason.
Technically, some things might be against the law, but
You'll get shut down, I'm
Yeah,
sure, if you're doing
whatever.
like.
Yeah.
If there's a vendor sets up like selling Red Bull.
I
or
know that,
something,
you know,
like-
years ago, they set up a bike shop and they were doing custom spray painting, and cops and with, you know, a bunch of different people who rode motorcycles, and the cops moved them along after like year number 3.
Yeah.
There have been people who've been a little too public about doing different things, and they kind of get. But if you're just
Right.
copacetic and cool, and
But
keep
that's
it
how this
low-
place is. There's lots of bars and restaurants and all types of things here.
Well,
Some-
they're not really bars. So what it is
No.
you're allowed to donate to
Clubs.
the camp, and the camp uses their collected funds to continue the party, to buy more beer and more, because
Right.
everyone can't be going out of the slabs. I mean, that's a ton of fuel and resources that we just don't have. So
someone wants
we
to,
can join and kind of contribute, and then to continue
Right.
the party.
So each neighborhood kind of has like a community center almost
Yeah.
type place where
Yeah.
other people can go to it that aren't from the neighborhood.
Right.
someone
but-
wants to know what's the coolest thing that you found at the slabs.
Well, my friends.
Your family.
Yeah, my family. They are my family. But seriously, the coolest thing, other than you know, people, I don't even know how to explain that. There's so many cool things here.
Yep.
Spaceport's pretty cool now.
True. We're on the map.
Yeah. Everything here is cool. I mean, the people are cool. There's a lot of different cool camps. There's cool animals. There's next door to a bombing range. Some people find that cool.
I find that cool.
Yeah.
We were
That's
we were
pretty cool.
watching them dogfight over the range earlier, and it was 2,
Jets.
possibly 3 jets. I swear I saw a third for a little bit, but
You probably did
it
come
disappeared out of sight.
Yeah.
But they were shooting flares off. They were chasing each other around in circles and shooting flares to, like, you know, throw off the heat-seeking rockets, and it was really awesome, man.
Barn
It
Shark
was
said
really
birthday
cool.
suit sandwich is always a good idea.
I've known people to walk all the way out into the bombing range
Yeah.
to take a look at the aerial target buildings that they have set up, and that was pretty cool.
It's called DM. That's my buddy. My buddy's on here. That he flies out of Yuma. He's a
And 29
helicopter.
Palms,
He's like
yep.
a helicopter team.
Mhm.
So he knows about all these operations.
Oh,
He's
excellent.
one of the ones that is up there
Nice.
for real.
Dude, don't miss. Seriously. We're kind of close.
Yeah, Yuma training. He was in San Diego and went between Yuma and San Diego all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was one of those guys flying up there.
Nice.
But
nice.
yeah,
Thank you.
he said that the other day. No, I'm okay. He said that the other day they someone dropped a bomb and it startled the shit out of everyone.
I've been here over
10
a year.
times louder
It
than
was
everything
so
else.
loud. I almost think they would hit this side because they usually bomb in between the two ranges. There's two mountain ranges, one behind the other, and that's actually the bombing range. So they either used an oversized bomb or they dropped it on the other side of the ridge because everyone jumped and there was rattling, vehicles rattling, things in the vehicles were rattling, and we don't jump because we're
Yeah,
used to it.
Used to it. Sure.
And it was just close. So it could have just been an oversized one.
Defensive maneuvers, Mount Barrow. Yeah.
And that was the first time.
Huge mushroom cloud.
We do
right
see
there.
mushroom clouds, sure.
Yeah.
I mean, everyone's like, mushroom clouds, nukes? No, not
No.
nukes. Like,
It's just
a
a
mushroom
big
cloud is
explosion.
formed from the concussion pushing all the dust in the air.
Yeah.
So they're doing regular bombs create mushroom clouds too, just not, as large. Mount Barrow is the range. That's the bombing range name itself. I know it's the Chocolate Mountains and Chocolate Mountains, Brown Mountains. Yeah, I think it's Chocolate Mountains, and there's another range behind them.
I'm gonna go close
So it
this
could be the
window.
Marrow.
You guys want to watch Polly close the window? I know you do.
Luckily, I'm not shy.
You want to close the shades or no?
You want me to close those
We
too?
can do it later. Doesn't matter. I'd like to watch you though.
It's a very specified, very refined system that I have here.
They're hiding themselves from.
$10. Nice to see everyone again from Mr. E. I'm heading out. Go do hood rat things with my to go do hood rat things with my friends. See y'all again. Awesome, Mr. E. Enjoy
Thanks,
that.
Mr. E. You're epic, dude.
Someone said nice socks, Polly.
Thanks. What do you like them?
Can't quite see him. We'll see him when you come back. There's his socks.
Yeah, they are good socks. They look woolen.
They're wool.
They are wool.
Hmm.
Got some nice rainbow.
He got them
wool
for
socks.
Christmas.
Yep.
It is cold enough here in the morning to need socks.
Yeah.
My mommy made him those socks.
Feet get a little chilly.
I don't know if that's right. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. Mr. E is a mystery.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the troopers away.
Mr. E is a mystery.
Supplies. Anyone want to know what supplies? I think they all know how to get stuff in the desert. Go to the store. There's Brawley and Calpat and Brawley, and then El Centro, 10 miles, 20 miles, and 40 miles away. And
Someone said, can you swim in the Salton Sea?
I would never. I have heard that people have gone in it. I have gone to the Salton Sea.
Somebody just told us the other day they were there and there was someone swimming. I would not.
Yeah,
ever
there's so
swim
much.
there.
It's no.
I
wouldn't.
I wouldn't go in
I
there.
I
like
wouldn't.
from hearing that from three of us.
It is so salty
Yeah,
though, and
nobody's
it's got
tried
so
it.
much runoff from all the different farms and nitrates and this and that and there. It's just not a.
And there's a
And there's-
factory on that lake as well.
There
isn't
is-
there?
And
Yeah,
the
I
entire
don't know
beach
if-
is covered with fish bones. Like the fish can't survive in there. We
in
probably shouldn't be in
certain
there.
parts, and during the summer it stinks. It's
Yeah.
Is anyone
It's a dead
gardening
s-
here?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Slab City.
Yep, there is someone who does a couple camps that do garden. They use a lot of hay to retain the moisture, and they have brought in soil because the soil here is sand and clay, not good to grow in. There's no microbes or anything breaking down in it. So you
Yeah.
have to bring in a soil, bring in some hay, and bring in water, and you can grow here.
I can't really check my phone.
There are
Bobby.
people who have
I'm
chickens.
on
That's
my
more
phone.
common.
This is my phone that I'm on.
So there's someone who has eggs, so we can get fresh eggs, either duck eggs or chicken eggs. I've known a few people who had pigs that have made it to Thanksgiving table.
You saw that video? Yeah. The cop video.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Pigs.
pigs. No. We didn't serve No,
No,
that's
no,
it.
no.
No, I
that
was saying
not
I
a-
was
Oh.
I was just commenting about something else.
Oh, okay.
No.
We're not serving people. A funny story. So, well, funny and sad. No, I don't know if I'm
No,
gonna tell the
no,
Bill story.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think people know, but
Yeah.
it's a long story.
It's a long story.
So many
Bring
questions.
back the Mojave phone booth. What's that?
That's the phone booth where you could always call it and the guy would answer and say tell you things.
Really? Oh, I've
Right?
never
Is that
heard
It
of
wasn't
that.
me because I don't answer the phone usually.
No, it was like this. I don't know.
They do have short broadcast, 50 low powered radio stations for the slabs and stuff like that. I think one or two of them. Ham channel. We have a ham channel. I think we broadcast on channel 23 or 28.
Do people use it?
There's a couple people, but now with cell phones, that type of systems really kind of.
Yeah, somebody asked earlier. Do people out here have CBs? It's like
There
Old
used to be
people.
a big CB network, but now cell phones work. When we first got here 3 years ago, they were just on the cusp of making cell phones work out here.
Mhm.
But now with AT&T
Hi,
or
Gypsy Rose.
Verizon, they both work great. A lot of people seem to have access to them.
I don't think they were great, but I have
Well,
higher
they
standard,
work.
I guess.
Compared to not working.
Yeah.
at least people know I can just walk down there and make a call or whatever
Right.
wherever they need to go.
Right. So
Brian
they've
Dumont
become
just
less
came
important.
back. He said he went and purchased some merch.
Cool. What'd you get?
You might be a little bit behind in the chat there, Bobby. Fast forward to the end of the stream. I think you lost it a little bit.
Can you go
Landline.
backwards in
on
the stream while it's still streaming?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that. I've never
And
tried
people, if you go off and come back, it sticks back there, so you have to.
You start losing. Anytime you navigate away,
You have to
it'll
always keep making
pause.
sure you're-
So you might end up 2 minutes behind and
I
not
gotcha.
realize it.
Mhm.
But the bar won't be all the way to the end of the screen,
Okay.
Somebody else wants to know what about waste?
We already talked
Waste
about
is
waste.
managed. You can see that earlier, but waste is
Yeah, go
managed
back and
properly.
watch.
Yeah.
We got the sticker. Now tomorrow I'm going back for the hoodie.
Nice.
I want that hoodie
I want
too.
to see a picture of you in the hoodie.
Yeah,
Will you
absolutely.
post it on social media and tag Polly?
I do not have a short wave,
I mean,
wave radio.
we didn't have waste management systems in this country up until about 100 years ago. We're using the same systems that they did 100 years ago.
Yeah.
So use your imagination.
Paul,
Somebody
seems
said-
like something is bugging you, bro. Nope. Nothing's bugging me.
Oh,
Hope it's not us.
Oh, Bobby just sent me a video of him having fun in Mount Barrow with a 50 cal.
SLAB City needs dog food. If you guys want to ship dog food to Spaceport 42, I'd appreciate it. We have a need of 200 dogs that have been maintained by SOAR, and funding is kind of run short for dog food. We're still taking care of the animals and the hospital and getting them across the border as we need to and back, but we need dog food. Keep that in mind.
Yeah.
How do you
wanna-
find it, though?
How do they find you? Maybe they can
Through
email
you-
you
through
and then
your
you'll give them the
YouTube
They
address?
channel?
can find me at my YouTube channel. They can leave comments there, send me a message.
His most recent video is
My most recent video is about the
linked, right?
dogs, yep. And I am going to probably throw up another GoFundMe. And just keep it ongoing. So I'll keep like an open GoFundMe for 12 months or something.
What's up, Blue Wave? So your YouTube channel is Wander Full
Blue
Story, all one word. Wander Full FULL Story,
No spaces.
and
Let me do
no
it.
spaces. Yeah,
And
we're
link
gonna
it.
put up a link in just a second here, but
So you keep reading there.
if anybody is interested in helping out Slab Dogs, Joe's the man. He's
Yep.
helping get some food together for them.
Yep. So we have a lot of dogs here, and it's hard to keep, them
Paul
fed.
looks very comfortable in his
We really
pajamas.
tried not to send any of them to the pound. We try to get a lot of them housed and homed as they come in or as they get pregnant, or try to get them fixed and spaded, and a lot of the SOAR funding has gone to that this year.
Okay, here's the link for Joe's channel if anyone wants to donate.
See you later, Bobby. I'm gonna check out that video as soon as I get off the live
Sorry
stream.
to kidnap your
I'll
live
hit
stream
you
for
up.
that, but I do
No,
care
not at
about
all.
this
Please, please
No
do.
problem.
Ellie, just put up the link to Joe's YouTube channel. You can go right over there and check out his latest video about the dogs, and there's links to how to get some funds to Joe.
Yeah, I
to
think I said
procure
14
some more.
camps, but I was corrected by Andra. She's taking care of almost 200 dogs, or was until the funding got cut. And now we're kind of limiting it down to those really, really in need.
Yeah.
And she's paid immense amounts out of pocket.
And she's been posting stories about dogs, specific dogs that need different kinds of procedures or different treatments that she's paying for. And so she's been putting up like little profiles of the dogs, like just so you guys know that your donations are helping these
Right.
different dogs, and it's
Yeah.
it's definitely a legit thing and a
I just picked up
need.
150 pounds of dog food. I'm going to help distribute that. I think this week we had someone who sent in almost 100 pounds of dog food.
Any open camp around Spaceport? Yeah, there's plenty of open space around Spaceport. You just right up the road. There's you'll see signs for the Lowe's. There's tons of parking just past the Lowe's.
for
Yep.
snowbirds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
snowbirds,
lots of spaces out here.
Self-contained camping.
Yeah, self-contained camping. There's tons and tons of room. It's harder to find full-time camps, but not a lot of people want full-time camps because it's really hard to be here in the summer.
So many questions. Yes, I play the ukulele all day long.
Almost 200 dogs are being cared for by SOAR. Not that that's the limit of dogs here. We probably have more. We probably have double to triple that in dogs here.
Do you guys get DoorDash or
shit.
Grubhub out there?
No,
No.
that would be nice.
Or not even like pizza delivery, right?
Not
No.
even.
I thought about doing that for Paul's
No,
birthday.
okay, so one of the slab cabs will run into Calpad and pick you up a pizza and bring it back for a specific fee,
Okay.
which isn't bad.
I could also just drive there myself.
You could, well, yeah, but that means that you have to have a car. A lot of people out here don't have
Right,
cars.
I know. Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool. That's fun.
Yep.
Sure.
So
for
that's just like a
special
little
occasion.
special fact,
Yeah.
yep. Yeah,
There
for
is
people who
lots of-
don't have
there
cabs,
is
we
lots
do
of
have slab
places.
cabs, they call them.
And there's lots of places to go buy food in the slabs. Lots of restaurants that you can.
There's there's great food here.
Yeah, it's not bad at all.
Different
You can
nights of the week or different
Yep.
different
What's
places.
today, Tuesday?
Yeah.
Dark Side is doing a free feed over there if you wanted to go.
Oh, we should
and-
walk
We were
over to
supposed to
Dark
go
Side,
to the dark
actually.
side. We made a
Yeah,
friend
they're
over there.
letting up right about now. Half past dark
Yeah.
is when everything kind of kicks off.
We might go
Yeah.
there.
And
We
they
might
just went
walk over
food
there.
shopping, and they're gonna do a free feed until they run out of food.
Uh-huh.
I'd like to see what their
Yeah.
the camp looks like. We spent so much time at Wayside last year.
Yeah, sure.
I think it'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
You know.
Gone to Ground says, I'm planning on being there in about a week. I'll go to Costco and get some dog food.
Thanks. Definitely.
Do you want them to bring it to you?
Yeah, if you bring it to me, that'd be great. Spaceport 42. Ask around. We're right across the street from the Oasis.
And Google Maps.
Google Maps. Yep, we're
We'll
on
find
Google
it as
Maps.
well.
Type in Spaceport 42. We'll come right up.
The
and
corner
you should be able
of
to.
Low Road and
Rayhound.
Rayhound. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And there's huge
RVs.
RVs
yep.
sticking up out of the ground.
You kind of can't miss it. It's surrounded by a lot of metal.
A lot of
a lot of
burned.
a lot
metal.
of burned metal.
Yeah.
It's a decent camp. Please be respectful. Remember, it is my home. But yeah, if anyone's coming into the slabs, definitely stop off at Costco, Walmart, and grab yourself a bag, bring it in. That'd be really, really helpful. And super appreciated by the community.
Mm-hmm.
It is a private camp as well. It's not a
Yeah.
open like
Yeah,
public camp
this is
for.
right.
So just realize when you come here, you're coming to someone's home.
Yep.
How many people are in Spaceport 42 now? 6?
Yep.
Maybe 6 people?
Yep.
Something like
Something
that.
like that.
Brian Dumont, you worry about yourself.
Hmm.
We don't. We'll be okay. We'll handle the dogs.
Mm-hmm. Hey, listen, that's not a mandatory. That's if you have the ability.
Right. It's
Yeah.
not for everyone.
Not for everyone, sure.
How many people are in Spaceport 42 right now?
6. We just answered that.
Well, actually, probably more. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Oh, actually, no. 6 is on the money.
8.
No,
You have
really?
3 down at your camp, don't you?
Oh,
2.
2.
You have 2.
One of
So 8.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
How much does it cost to live there yearly?
You can live pretty darn comfortably on about $1,000 a month. You can live pretty uncomfortably on nothing using government assistance and possibly die. So somewhere in the middle,
Don't come here assuming that other people are going to take care of you.
you need to buy ice, you need to buy water, you need to buy food, you need to buy fuel to go back and forth, you need to buy shelter, cloths, whatever, material, building material. You need something. Don't come here and expect other people to take care of you. Correct.
right.
It's
So
a desert. It's not a lot of water, not a lot of resources.
Kat Quinn wants to know, so if you've never been to the slabs before, how do you know where to go?
You can watch my videos.
Yeah, there's a lot of YouTube videos about it.
If there's people just rolling in and you have a RV camper, I would always say just go park up at the Lowe's. There's
Just
always
go to
plenty of parking
Lowe's.
up there.
Yeah, that's a great place to start and at least branch out. You could park your rig, go for a little walk, start talking to some people,
Just
and
take
kind
a
of,
couple
you
days
know.
to feel it
And
out.
if you wanted some camps that actually have resources, for a couple $100 a month, you could actually find a camp that has a kitchen in place and bathroom in place and use their systems. But that's going to cost you, and it's really not very slabby. I don't like directing people in that way. I like people who come here to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
And that's
So
really is
basically,
the
the
slab
answer
way.
is you go past Salvation Mountain, you turn right on Low Road,
And then you
and
turn
then
right at
you
Spaceport.
turn when you get down to Spaceport. They might not see the sign for Spaceport. There's a
Yeah.
big sign that says Lowe's.
Yeah, big sign says Lowe's. Just
So
go
yeah,
to Lowe's.
turn
the
right on Low Road, go down to the big sign that says Lowe's, and turn right again.
That's
Okay,
all
well, I
that's-
gotta go. Don't forget to check out the Messenger for Sons tribute vid. He used to watch your lives with me
Oh,
and say how cool it was. He was very impressed with how the truck turned out. That's
we will
awesome.
definitely
We'll
do that,
definitely
Brian.
check it out.
And again, our condolences.
Yeah, lots of love to you, man. Sorry about your son.
Yeah, we cleaned up Spaceport 42. That was one of the
You
biggest
guys cleaned
projects
up.
going on last year here
Yeah,
in the slabs.
yeah. Joe has a video on his channel of before and after. After he actually started cleaning up
I've
a
never
little
seen
bit.
it before.
But
I need to go watch that.
There's drone footage and Blind Views just showed up. What's up, Blind Views?
Sup, Paul?
This is Blind Views in.
Spaceport, I think, looks very
That's
different
the
than
way
it
I
did last
see
year.
it.
That's the way we worked hard on that one, Brian, because we worked hard. Took some coaching.
That was awesome. You know who Blind
Are
Views?
you friends with Cornelius? Yes. I would consider them a friend.
Me too. Although, I just really met them for the first time, officially, like a couple days ago.
You were friendly, for sure.
Yeah, friendly.
totally.
I mean, you can walk in
I would
and
say
there's facial recognition.
acquaintance. Friendly acquaintance.
I have gone to their house and hung out in the evenings and had some drinks with them and stuff and
Yeah,
sang song with other friends amongst them.
Rad.
Mhm.
That sounds like a friend to me.
Yeah.
I have gone and talked to them and bought beer from them.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you're here and you want to stop off and grab something, go to the library.
They have a little.
Go support
they
the
have a
local
little
businesses here,
watering hole
Yep.
kind
or
of thing.
whatever you call them.
Yeah, definitely support the
clubs.
local businesses here.
I have
There's
to
several of
sneeze
them.
so bad.
Like this.
Bless you.
That's how they do it in the cartoons.
I know.
Stops it.
Does it?
Somebody told me if you
I
look.
do this sometimes. Up here, there's a nerve that kind of stops
Yeah.
it for a fraction second, then I let it go and I sneeze. Never
I-
really
yeah.
fully worked for me.
Someone said if you look up, it helps the sneeze to come out. So I feel like I always try that.
And on windy days, stay inside. There's a lot of dust in the area.
Yeah.
What's the situation with running generator out there? Is there a certain time people shut them off? You can kind of run a generator if you want to. It's most people don't like it, but
I mean, your neighbors might get mad at you.
yeah.
Yeah.
There are a lot of quiet
You-
generators.
Then you just deal with it.
There's one generator that the range runs, and it is blaringly loud. It is extremely loud.
But they only run it while the range
They
is
run it while the
active,
range is on. Yeah.
which is one day a week usually.
It's not
sometimes
that
two.
bad. Maybe
And
two.
I've stayed out in the Lowe's before where there was like maybe 100 van lifers out there, and there was a couple people that would run their generator, but usually for like a couple hours. I imagine if they had continued to run their generators, people would have either said something or just moved away from them.
Yeah.
That's
That's
what we
the-
do.
we
Is
have
we
wheels.
move away. We don't like something, we just leave. They want to know who the CSI guy is. This is Joe. Joseph is.
The shirt was donated to me by Pink.
He's the guy
He was in
that
Vegas.
started Spaceport 42 and Wonderful Story on YouTube.
Thanks.
Yep. Chelsea Vicari has often told me she has enjoyed her time at the Slabs.
It's so funny because she was terrified to come here,
Yeah, super scared.
and
And by the time she
was
left-
here for almost the whole month.
The whole month.
Yeah.
wasn't she?
Yep.
I know, and now that they're not here this year, Joey and Chelsea, they keep on just being like, oh, like seeing our pictures and stuff on social media, and I think they're having a little FOMO,
Mhm,
Yeah.
for sure.
which I can understand.
But in all honesty, I
I
love
would
them.
be
They were
having
great.
FOMO too.
Joe, Joey, and Joseph were here.
Yep,
Yep,
totally.
all our Joes.
Someone asked if I have solar. Yes, I do.
With
That's
the
how
great
I'm running
Toby.
everything. is on solar free
Lalo.
silent
Oh,
energy.
no.
Lalo's the only one not
Lalo's
scared of the live
here.
stream out there, I think.
I'm definitely not scared. Hello, everybody.
Say hi to Lalo, everyone.
Everybody
Oh,
knows.
I look different.
Everybody
with the
knows the
beard.
flamethrower guy.
That's so funny when you
It's
first
the flamethrower guy.
popped in here that first night. What were we doing? We were like all making dinner, doing something, and we were really crowded in here. And I said something about Lalo, and they were like, "Oh, was that the guy that poked his head in with the beard?" And I was like, "Does Lalo have a beard?"
When I came here earlier, right?
No, like last week when you
Oh.
first got here.
Did
Remember
you
when
have a beard last week?
That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh.
I just
Wasn't that stick,
didn't
but yeah.
like it. Just took me that long. to notice.
Chelsea said she'd rather go to the slabs than the RTR.
I agree with that.
And then Cindy said
Yeah, I agree with
the
that.
person
I
that
didn't
talked
go to
about that
RTR.
phone booth said that they just called the new Mojave phone booth and it was a Twilight Zone trip. It's a party line.
Oh, wow.
Let's talk about dog food.
That's a lot of things. to
Yeah,
say.
what's that?
So
That's crazy.
Who knows what that phone number is? It might be like her evil ex or something.
And they want to talk about dog food?
And they want everyone to call
What's up,
it.
Lonnie Mossy?
Fuck with the ex.
Why do they want to know about dog food?
I'm just kidding.
We can go back to the video.
Yeah, dog food.
Dog food. There's a great
Let's
need.
talk about dog food.
It's not a very rich community. We barely, a lot of people here are on SNAP food stamps, and you can't buy dog food with that. So a lot of people need help with the dogs, and the dogs do provide a service out here. There's
That's
a lot.
true.
Yeah, really. There's a lot of people sometimes with mental issues, and everyone should be entitled to just get love, and if that's the only way they can get love, because canines really do give love back.
Yeah.
And even if they can't afford them, they'll be giving up their food, their rice and beans to feed them. So, and go without.
Yeah.
We'd rather no one go without, so they can feed themselves. And through the assistance of myself and several other camps, we're keeping the dogs fed. So, if someone wants to bring in dog food or have some dog food shipped, reach out to me on my channel, and we'll help facilitate that. Thanks. We have picked up several hundred pounds just within the last couple of weeks. I think Andra was going through a pallet and a half a month.
It's a lot of dog
That's
food.
a lot of dog food.
That is crazy.
Yep, and we have
Well,
that
like,
need,
tip it
and the
down,
funding's
maybe?
kind of run short. Mhm.
Tip it down.
Canelo only needs half a pallet. He's cool.
Can I call in to
A
ask
year,
a question?
probably.
Oh.
Oh, your dog? Your dog doesn't need anything. It's like 1 pound.
Somebody wants to call
I
in
mean,
here
but
and
if
ask
it
a
needs
question?
food,
That'd
I'll
be
help
such a
get some
fun
food.
feature
You need
if
some
we had,
food?
like,
I got a
burner
5-pound
phone
bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That for like
I
a
was
certain amount
kidding. I
super
got
chat
I got a 5-pound
amount, you
bag.
could like call
Alright,
and
if you
talk
need it.
I like a
on the live
5-pound
stream.
bag.
That would be
No,
cool.
no.
Has
yeah,
anyone
I
ever
got
done
some
that?
food.
On live streams, period? Yeah. People have
Probably.
definitely done that, yeah.
I can afford dog food, fortunately.
Well, you live in a desert. and If you ran out, I want your dog to be able to
Oh,
eat.
right.
It's our resource shy out here.
This phone number
You're
is
part of the
creepy.
community.
Thank
You
you.
give to it.
Cindy said going to Amboy and JT soon, bringing dog food.
Nice. Thank you.
Space noises coming through the phone. Cindy, post that number one more time. I'm going to call it later when the stream is over.
I can take a screenshot here.
Yeah, take a screenshot of it for me because I want to try that.
So like how there
Space
used to be
noises.
that phone booth out in the middle of the desert, and you could go there and pick it up, and you would talk to God. You know this? It was like an art installation, essentially,
Oh, okay.
right? And it was like always there, or you could now apparently you can like call into this number
And there's space noise.
and
There's
have
all
whatever
sorts of-
you can.
There's different things that happen.
Yeah.
I think.
I once had a whole bunch of CDs of space noise. And it's weird because noise doesn't actually carry through space.
Mm-hmm.
So they were capturing basically electronical signals and applying sound to it.
Mhm.
And it was pretty interesting. Very eerie.
Is there a place to dump trash in Island? Yes, but it's
No.
Well,
There
yes,
is a
there's-
place,
there
but
is
it's
an island dump.
expensive.
There's an
Yeah.
island dump.
it's very expensive.
You can get a permit to dump for the year from January 1st to December 31st for $250 per person. It's not tied to your vehicle. It's tied to you specifically. So if you're going to be here, other than that, there are some dumpsters available, but most people say pack it in, pack it out. We burn everything except for the glass and cans. Everything else gets burned.
Yeah.
Put it inside of a 55-gallon drum and safely. Please get rid of it hot and fast. You don't want it smoldering.
Does anyone live underground here? There's a couple.
Ken has a house that's half built underground with sandbags. I don't know if anyone has gone any further, but there are the like Bunker Chris. There's 3 bunkers that used to be ammo. They think they were used for ammo. Some people live in them.
Someone said, if I wanted to move to Slab City, how can I contribute? What does the community need?
Music.
Yes, music. Pick an instrument, and if you don't play one yet, pick one up.
I think that people, I've heard this before, and I think that I've seen people say, like, I'm an electrician. Do they need an electrician at Slab City? I'll go be an electrician, or like different things like that. But I don't really see that that's how the community works.
No, that's not really how it works. People have skills here, and they share their skills.
Right.
There's nothing in specific.
But you can't expect people to, like, pay you for it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can't
not
expect
really.
to have work here.
Yeah, you don't come here as
Yeah,
an
if you come here
electrician
to expect
and-
to find work or be able to build work here, probably not. Maybe if
Yeah.
you brought in a restaurant, but now you're kind of just slicing the same pie thinner. Everyone's going to get a smaller slice. But I also say that communities grow bigger and smaller based on the services being offered.
No.
So, you know, some people do
There's
do
people
pretty
that
well with restaurant type things where you get a burger.
Give haircuts. There's people that do massages. There's
Yeah.
people that do yoga classes and
Yep.
what other
Water. Water
solar
delivery. Solar install.
and solar sales.
Hole digging's a big one. People need holes all the time.
Yeah, for real.
So if you want to come with a shovel.
It seems that most of the trash is turned into art or something. Yeah, that's true. Some of it.
I would
Some
say
of it can't be though.
the
Some
junk.
of it is just pure trash.
Like plastic is not very good.
You know what's really needed? Medical supplies. I always have medical supplies on hand. Mojo also keeps medical supplies on hand. Right now we have someone who came in for a couple weeks. They're sharing part of their experience. They actually have an entire medical tent set up across from Mojo. But if medical supplies of all sorts, yeah.
Yeah, we're at Spaceport.
Yeah, I can
Joe
give you a
has
full
stayed
list.
here.
But,
the
you know,
entire year.
anti-inflammatories, definitely antibiotics, triple antibiotic cream, bandages, ACE wraps for sprained ankles, for sprained wrists, things of that nature. Medical supplies, definitely always in need here. So if you really wanted to bring something for the community, but you're not looking, you know, for a job.
Canned food and medical supplies.
Yeah, I guess, well, canned food, we have Ernie's, Neely's, and Commodities, which are both all once a month, and on top of your SNAP programs for people who need it. These are also government subsidized programs where you kind of get online and accept what they're handing out. Was, you know, probably 10 different cans and sometimes some animal protein, you know, a bottle of oil and things of that nature, and you can get that. So there's an open pantry. You can pretty much eat for free almost all week going from camp to camp. Kaza's meat in your mouth on Monday, $2 for a bowl of chili on Tuesday.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. Like Tuesday night at Dark Side, they do a free feed. So there's pretty much a way to get food here.
There's
No
a
one-
way to get food almost every day.
Yeah,
I
but
think.
there's hard things that we can't get that cost a lot of that cost cash, and those are like medical supplies, dog food. These are actually cold hard cash things that you aren't subsidized. So yeah.
Where do we get water out here? Everybody's asking, where's the water?
Good question.
That's a
We're in
good
the
question.
Do the
desert.
slabs have water delivery?
Yes, we do have water delivery. You can either lease or buy a tank, and then $50 will get you a refill of 275 gallons, which will last you quite a while.
I think the
Um,
tanks are like $14 or something.
No, I think like
50.
$100.
Oh, dang. I saw something. I don't know what it was.
$14. Oh, maybe for a monthly rental.
Yeah, maybe it's a rental fee.
Yeah, that could be a rental fee, especially for this time of year. There's probably
Mm-hmm.
a bunch of those. But they'll sell you like a 100-gallon, you know, blue water tank, and then that gets refilled by yourself.
I keep seeing.
Or
this
you can
red
bring in
light
what I do.
on
I
the
don't get my
vehicle.
water refilled. I go to town, and I bring 2 5-gallon jugs with me, and I come back for $4. And at the glacier machines, I get filtered water, and I bring back 10 gallons, and that lasts
That's
me.
how we've been surviving out here.
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
We run to town and fill up our
We,
jugs in the
we
ice
buy our
machine.
drinking water and then like our shower and sink and whatever water that we get filled from the non-potable water
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
So you can do that too. There's potable
It's
water
not
and
expensive.
non-potable available. It's not expensive, but it does take the resource to get to town.
Yeah, for potable water, you have to be able to. I don't know how people do that.
Well,
Yeah.
that's how they do that. They
They get
share
rides,
rides,
right?
yep, or they
What-
slab cap it. Takes $5 to go back and forth to an island.
Someone said, "Would I be safe? I'm small, unarmed, and alone."
I
Yeah,
would say
I would
Just
say
your
yes.
description of yourself, like no.
yeah. Well,
Like the fact that that's how you describe yourself,
well, no.
questionable.
I'm gonna say this time and time again. If you go and find trouble, you will find trouble.
Yeah.
If you go and do not look for trouble and stay away from areas that cause trouble, you will be fine. Same as in any city. If you go hang out at the bar with a bunch of drunks, you may or may not see or be in a fight. But you're not, people aren't jumping out of the bushes here.
No, it's not a haunted house.
It's a hippie community.
It's not a.
Someone said no, you
haunted
won't be
forest.
safe anywhere.
Yeah. Right? I mean, if you have that type of mentality, there's a good chance that you're going to be fearful here as well. You have a fearful approach to life. I
I
have
think
never
that
been
some of-
attacked, and
Some of the
really
tiniest,
just
some of
randomly.
the tiniest girls I've seen around here are some of the feistiest.
That's the true story.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
Totally.
mess with the tiny ones because
Yeah.
they can run circles around me. They can climb over me, beat me in the head.
But yeah, I mean, it
Goodness.
requires, I
Like a
guess,
spider
putting on a
monkey,
certain
like a
amount of
spider
armor,
monkey, yes.
which I don't know. It's not for everyone,
Right. It's not for everyone.
you know. I don't know if it's.
I
worth
mean,
it
if you've
to,
gone
I don't
to
know
a
if it's
camp-
worth it to harden yourself.
I was gonna say, you go to a campground. People get in trouble in campgrounds. This is camping.
You're
You
in
know.
danger, girl. Someone said. Last time I was out there was 79. That's a long time. Yeah, that is a long time.
Yeah.
The canal does still have water in it. Yep, sure does. Someone said they called that number out in the desert, and it said that it has been changed to a possum. The phone number said that. Like,
I think
this number has
I
been
think
changed to a possum.
Cindy is just.
We
messing
really have
with
to call
it.
that when it's over.
I really want to. Yeah.
Yeah.
She said it's a party line like they had back in the 80s.
All right, let's call it right now.
Oh yes, we're gonna call it.
How do I do this? You
Do
guys
you know
gonna-
the phone number
Yeah, I just
by
saved it.
heart?
I saved
Screenshot
it in my
of it.
screenshot. But you guys are gonna have to help me remember.
You could send it to me. Just hit the share button, and then you'll have the picture.
What?
Message.
Hit the share button.
No, you just add it.
Oh.
No, message to me. Yeah. No, you could just type in.
Hold on.
You see what I'm saying? No. Erase that. No.
Oh my god, you just do it.
Look, you're right there. Just type in the number right from that message because you can see it.
I can't
You see what I'm
because I
saying?
don't have good eyes.
Then you can cut and paste it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. So smart. It's hard to see though. 996.
Hello.
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 Dance party at Aja's right now.
Oh, dance party at Aja's. You
Dance
hear that,
party.
everyone?
I thought everyone
People have
left
been
already,
asking
so
if
they're-
Aja's here. I'm live
I
streaming
know.
right now, so I'm
Oh,
talking
yeah,
to a
tell
camera
Aja's
as
here.
well.
She's having a dance party.
Aja's here. She's
Nice.
having a dance
Should
party.
we go to Aja's dance party,
For
guys?
Ed's birthday.
You want to come say hi, Laura?
You should go.
Okay.
And she's out.
Bye.
Bye.
People don't like live streams. Okay.
People are like, nope, I don't want to be on there.
I don't understand. Well, that's fine.
I just go to
Whatever.
your
That's why
phone.
we just here. I'm like,
Numbers, paste in the top, hold it down right here.
I've never done this before. I didn't even know you could do that.
You didn't know you can copy and paste on your
Paste.
phone?
Nope. No, on
You
a phone
missed it
number.
again. Do it again.
Here you
Why
go.
is it? Why isn't
She
it
didn't copy it.
pasting? Did you copy
I
it?
thought I did, but apparently I didn't.
There's
Messaging.
nothing in the buffer.
Oh my god, it's gone.
Seven. Well, let me read it to you. 760-733-9969.
We are attempting to
Are
copy
they making
and
fun of
paste.
us out there?
Probably.
I can hear them making fun of us.
Okay, guys, here we go. I'm calling the number right now.
Speakerphone.
Go on, speakerphone.
It's on speakerphone.
Are you connected to the internet though?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gotta be. I don't know if there's enough service.
Are you both
doesn't-
using Wi-Fi?
Yeah.
Maybe killer Wi-Fi so she's not using the network?
I don't think I have enough
I don't
service.
think she has service enough to even call.
I've only been talking to people who have
I have phone.
iMessage or whatever on. I gotta blow my nose.
Call 760.
Oh, give me a second. Let me bring that up.
Wow, this is complicated, Cindy. This better be entertaining.
This better be good. 760
760
733
733
9969.
9969. This had better be interesting.
Oh, I'm sure it's gonna be amazing.
It's just gonna be Cindy. Like,
What's up, Luckfires?
that'd be hilarious too, though.
I got you to call me.
That'd be really funny. It'd be an elaborate joke.
We're sorry. The number you have dialed has been changed
9969?
to a conference.
A conference.
Press 1.
9969.
760-733-9969?
Yep.
Conference. Press 1 through 9.
It's busy.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Do a
busy.
conference.
We're going to do one.
Yeah,
Say press 1 through 9 for a conference
for a
call.
conference.
So maybe that's
Maybe
what you
that's
mean
what
by a
someone
party
thought.
line.
That someone said
One other
it's a
party is in
possum.
this conference.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, there's an echo effect.
Watching you guys, so I think it's just the two of us right now.
Who is it?
Oh, that's
Who are
cool.
you?
Which one are you?
I'm Jeff Zayden.
Oh, Jeff.
First one on there.
What's his name on
And
here?
Cindy on there too?
It's like
Cindy
Lupa.
was on, I was just talking to her earlier.
That's so funny.
It's Luke back.
It's a party line
Why's the Luke back here?
because it's several phones, like all on a party line. So
It's a conference call. I make conference calls all the time. They don't look back like that. But they
Space
do have
noise.
space noise.
that is space noises.
That is space noise.
Where is the phone?
Currently in my hand. Right here.
No. I mean, isn't there like a phone booth or something?
Almost.
I don't know.
No, a conference call is not going through a phone booth. It's usually just going into a switch center. Gotta finish this beer.
I can't see how the video could be doing it because my video is not making any sound.
That's a pretty annoying
I'm
sound.
gonna.
My phone isn't making that noise. I don't know what that noise is.
All right. I'm gonna turn it off and hang up now. But thank you very much. You guys should all call in and party line when this is over.
Woo!
Yeah, that was a lot.
That was a lot of stimulus.
Mm-hmm.
This spot got smaller.
Hi, Paul. I just watched your video on nomadic home tours. Awesome.
Cool.
Seven just put a video out about my truck, the new updates.
Seven
Oh,
has a new
nice.
channel.
Mm-hmm.
7 has a new channel. What happened to his old channel?
It's still there.
He's
but
doing like still vloggy stuff on there, but then he does like tours of rigs
Specific.
Yeah.
on his new channel. And it's doing really well. He's like only been up 6 months or something.
Yeah.
He's like
it was
10,000 followers.
How many
it
does his
was
other
that
channel
much.
have? I'm sure a lot.
It was 9
Jump from
something.
one to the other.
20, I think.
I think it was 20. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
That's what he said.
Good for him.
Yeah. Yeah. But, I mean,
And he said it's
I
not
think,
a lot of crossover, actually. He said it's a lot of just, just people want to see band tours.
Yeah, that sound was crazy annoying. Sure was.
Yeah.
That's what space sounds
We can
like.
all agree on that. Thanks, Cindy.
You almost have 100 people viewing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, there's been like 100 people this whole time at least.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah, you're fine.
Seven is a pretty cool dude. Yep. How long have you lived in Slabs? You've lived here since November.
This is my
last
third year, but I got here in November of last year. No, November of 2018. So, whatever that equates to. What month are we in?
1 year, 3 months? February?
February.
February?
Yeah. About
That is
about
a
year
common
and 3
question
months.
out here, just believe it or not. We don't know the months, we don't know the day of the week, barely know the dates.
Any tips for moving in?
Go back and watch the whole rest of this live stream.
Don't.
Yeah.
I feel like we answered.
Don't move in.
Put your head in an oven at 130 degrees. Leave it there for an hour or two safely. Try to use an electric oven so you're not like gasifying yourself. And if you can do that and say, hey, this is for me, because that's what it's like out here for a while, then come out and move here. Otherwise, come visit.
Joe does stay the summer.
Yep.
Someone else asked if there's any way you can make money at the Slabs, which has been asked a lot. We've already talked about this quite a bit, but
Not a lot.
there's not really a way.
He
not
stayed last
too many
summer.
ways.
I need money, and I'm going to go out of the slabs to make it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There's not like a career here that you can Really.
Right. If you
And I
have
don't really even know if too many people I've talked to who like have remote jobs that live here.
no, because it's so far to get into town. I mean, it's 100 miles round trip, really. To
I
get
mean,
to,
but they're not like working online or doing.
There's one or two. No, online people, no, because like at 130, you can't work out here. Your brain's
Yeah.
fried. The computers don't want to work. No.
130 is insane. Someone said.
That's why there's only 200 of us. We're nuts. Granted, I give you that.
Who would go to the slabs as a career move? No one.
Right.
No
Nobody.
one.
That's not what people are here for.
No, some people do provide service, but most of those people are already retired, and that's their keep busy.
Someone's watching this on a 55-inch high-resolution TV.
What? 1080p?
Selling water and beer and services to people was more what I was thinking. Well, that's very limited. I mean, it's busy at this time of year for a couple months.
Yeah.
That's it.
So
That's it.
The rest
I
of
have
the
a
time,
question.
you know, it's like
Yeah, the rest of the
Yeah.
time you're not selling it to anyone because the people who are out here don't have lots of money, no income. They pretty much make money for a few months a year.
yeah.
why do people come to the slabs?
Lots of reasons.
Sorry.
For instance, we are in the most west corner of the United States, and the rest of the country is freezing. So to not die. Other people love it here. It's beautiful. If you like deserts, like some people like in the mountains, some people like deserts.
I love the desert.
I came here and with my friends, and I stayed here because I saw projects that needed to be done, and I had some internal processes that needed healing, and I was able to find that here.
See, this guy said he's a coder and planning to move in. The idea of freedom is worth everything. You can
So-
give it a try if you
but
can work
if you're
remote
actually
like
a
that,
coder, go to Bombay Beach. They're doing some really cool stuff there. There's actually a commune there of people who are doing coding. If you really want to be into that, and they kind of have a larger set of resources, unless you really have a desire to be here in the slabs.
And you could
remote.
go to Bombay Beach and work between those two locations.
You actually could. You can
do
actually
that.
live here and just commute to Bombay Beach
Yeah.
if you
Yeah.
want to. It's not that far away. It's like 15, 20 minutes.
Mhm.
If you
maybe
go to
30
Bombay
minutes.
Beach, maybe go to the Ski Inn.
And just
And
ask
ask
people
there.
there. Go to the ski inn
There's
and
a
ask the
pretty
people.
rad restaurant bar there.
Yeah, and they'll know exactly. You say, listen, I heard there was like an IT community around here. They'll know what you're talking about.
Someone said it's oddly appealing. I'm drawn there for some strange reason. Well,
A
some
lot of
people
people
get that.
be
A
like
lot of
that.
people are.
Yep.
hmm
Is there a lot of people out there? Do you have any trouble out there?
Everyone keeps
And-
asking.
Travis K said he finds the young lady extremely attractive.
Thanks.
So do I.
No?
Oh yeah. I was gonna say, is it appropriate for me to say me too? I don't know how that works.
It's totally,
too.
yeah.
That was so prompted.
I'm just
Sorry.
like, no, not prompted. Seriously, I was thinking in my head, I was like, can I say that?
Come
Paul
on.
gonna like
It's
smack
me.
me?
You can say everything.
True that. Sorry. What's the cost of
Thanks,
living
Travis.
in Bombay? Bombay's cheap
It's-
too.
It's a
cheap, too.
trailer.
Yeah, it's
kind
pretty
of
cheap.
Situation.
Yeah,
it's really
it's
cheap.
I would say trailer homes are common there, more so than 30,000 square foot houses, but it's a community that had its heyday and it's now having
Abandoned.
actually a kind of an upswing right now. There has been a lot of art things going on. People come in from LA and kind of blow that place up a few weeks a year. Some
Oh,
really,
really?
really cool art things. Actually, you
There's
guys want to
really
go spend a day
cool
there?
art stuff.
It is
Yeah.
really cool shit there.
Blind View
Like,
said he
totally
finds you
worth.
attractive too. He didn't want to feel left out.
Oh, is he, sorry to say this. I hope it's not offensive, but is he blind?
Uh.
He's vision impaired,
Okay, but you can
he
see
has
me
an
well
idea.
enough.
Yeah.
He's got the big 52.
5 views. I hope you thought that was funny. That was supposed to be funny.
Um,
Everyone else wants to give her props. Feel free.
Hey, Paul Barger, I've been thinking about coming out there. Do you think it's safe to come to Slabs? Yes. Yeah, I think it's safe. Totally safe.
Yes.
100%. You're fine. You don't have a thing to worry about. You don't even have to lock stuff up. You're fine. Totally fine.
I see why. I see how,
It's just, we've had this
It's
question
got
several
the word
times.
city in it. Treat it like a city.
It's like a city, sure. There you go. He has retinitis pigmentosa. That's what he has.
so he's saying yes, he is. Like yes, he is
Yes. Mm-hmm.
He has retinitis pigmentosa.
Oh, he's probably not. He probably has someone helping type,
I don't know.
and he's watching.
I don't know what that means. Something to do
It's
with the pigment of his
like looking
retina.
through a toilet roll. Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think everything is like white, one color.
Hmm.
I'm gonna definitely look through a toilet roll.
Yeah, you got
To
one right
understand
behind
that.
Oh, you mean like this? It's
Mhm.
like tunnel vision.
Yeah,
Oh, interesting.
that is interesting. So
But you're not by yourself. You're with a group of people. And what if I was out there by myself? Heard people lost their lives because of shady people.
No.
The first time I ever came out here, I had no friends here. I rolled in totally by myself, and I had no issues. I made friends with somebody immediately. I stayed at their camp, and they welcomed me in. It was totally fine.
First time I
Totally
stayed
fine.
here, I stayed a month right on the corner of Low Road and Beale. I
Yep.
just pulled in, put some rocks around my camp area for myself, and stayed here a month. Had zero issues.
So,
But
you know,
then again,
you just
we're
have to-
both kind of, we get energy back that we give, and we both have really good energy, I think. If you come here and start yelling in people's faces, they will probably yell back at you.
You might get punched.
it's just like anywhere.
Yeah.
If you do dumb
But
shit.
yeah, if you're an asshole here, you might get punched. You know,
Right.
so
Don't be an asshole.
respect other people and be smart about
And for those of you that are
who you
asking all
party
these
with, and that's it. you know?
questions,
Yeah.
we have just been talking about it for like how long? A couple hours. So go back and watch the live stream.
For sure, we've
There's a
talked
lot
about
of
it a lot.
information
Yeah.
in there.
Someone said our coyotes a problem with small dogs. There's not
Yes.
many coyotes though.
Are they?
Yes. There's no coyotes that run through the slabs, but the slabs is really only 600 acres, square
On the
mile.
outskirts.
They're on the outskirts. There are coyotes. If your dog runs off into the outskirts, cats are kind of like their food, mostly,
Mhm.
and other small rodents and animals that are feral. But we don't have a problem in the slabs with coyotes, but in the area, there's definitely coyotes. I mean, there's a mountain range there and there.
What
Yeah,
if
in
you
a desert.
rolled in with a $1.5 million Earth Roamer RV? Would
No
you
problem.
have a problem at Slab City?
Nope,
Not
go
at
park
all.
up at RV parking right by the Lowe's. You won't have any problem.
Yep.
I always heard those rumors before I ever came here years ago. It was like, oh, they're gonna steal the solar right off the top of your rig. You can't leave it alone. Like all this stuff, and like if you leave your rig sitting out there for a while by itself, maybe
Completely abandoned.
But, like,
yeah, maybe.
if
Yeah.
you're
yeah.
around daily,
Right. No.
Yeah.
like you're fine.
I mean, over the summer, there was a person who was going around breaking into the larger camps that were abandoned.
Mhm.
Not abandoned, that were left for the season. Like the Lowe's was broken into. Camel Camp was broken into. Traveling Pals was broken into. It was the same person doing it. The community found out who was doing it. The community ousted her several times. It's a person who just has that in them. One person. It's not a community doing it. It had one person.
and it's
But-
being handled.
And it was handled. Absolutely. The community does really bind together. We want this place to be safe and for all of us.
But I know
And we
we're-
don't perpetuate it. Like, we don't approve of it. And if it's going on, we're going to make it public. And you're going to be outed. And if you're outed in a public forum where the cops are watching, you're also probably going to be picked up. That's all I'm saying. Don't be a dick.
Yeah.
Respect others and you will be respected.
But I mean, to directly answer that, there's tons of nice, expensive rigs out here
Tons.
right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. We have
I don't know if they're there all year. I doubt it.
No. Probably
But,
not.
like,
But there's a couple that are here
For like
all,
the 6
all year.
months of the winter season or whatever, like every day I see, really expensive rigs rolling in here.
I can only speak for
They're
myself.
totally
I've
fine.
had zero issues, and I've been out here over a year.
We're not saying to park by the Lowe's Building Center. We're talking about a place called the Lowe's, WOLS. It stands for Loners on Wheels.
Yes.
It's not actually the hardware store, the Lowe's. That's
correct.
out here.
Oh, that's a good point.
No. Someone
Yeah.
just was confused. I had to clarify.
Yeah.
Anyone live in wall tents, bell tents, or teepees?
There's high winds here, 60 miles an hour. Most things that are made from tent material don't last very long.
Yeah, I imagine the sun would just.
I believe even Tile had trouble 1 or 2 days with those large tents,
Yeah.
and we had 2-foot anchors going into the ground.
But that's
holding
anywhere in the
multiple-
desert. That's not just here.
Yeah, that's a
You know.
specific. Yeah,
When we were camp with Tyler,
Large,
for
flat
New Year's Eve,
prairie
those
grounds
tents got shredded.
It's surrounded by mountains, so the winds come whipping out of the mountains. They come tearing across the prairie. Shade cloth does well. Tarps do not. Tarps become big wind sails.
When we first got here, there was right out our back window. There was over at the Traveling Pals.
Mhm.
There was an American flag up there, and just
Yeah.
over the course of the week that the first week we were here, I watched it get more and more tattered, and then eventually it was
Just shred.
hanging on by one
Yeah.
little thing, and then eventually it was gone.
Yeah, I mean
over
the
a
winds
course
aren't
of a week.
the winds aren't here all the time. We're here in a windy season, so
Right. So yeah, it's rough living out here.
yeah.
Don't come here with nothing expecting to be okay.
There's a lot of pallet homes. People build out of pallet and wood and things of that nature. But, you know, you have to be creative. You have to come in with...
Drink the juice.
Oh,
Bread
I
and
love
butter.
pickle juice.
Bread and butter pickles.
They're even better because they're sweet.
They are, and we've discovered that putting it in Bloody Marys is really delicious.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Almost anything in a Bloody Mary is delicious. Shrimp,
True.
olives, bacon,
Jerky.
anything
Jerky.
salty.
Jerky.
We were in
Beef
New
jerky,
Orleans, and somebody put
interesting.
Slim Jim in New Orleans. Somebody put the actual
What?
Slim Jim.
Yeah, because they're spicy.
See you later,
and-
Blind
was
Views.
delicious.
Thanks for stopping in.
That's a
Bye,
good
Blind
one.
Views. Are you gonna say it?
This is Blind Views, and
That's
that's the way I see it.
that's the way I see it.
Is that what he says on his channel?
Mm-hmm.
And he asked Paul to do a clip,
Nice, nice.
and so he put it on his video. Paul saying his tagline. It was cute.
One of these days I'm going to learn the song for causes and just like
He's
play it at the
laughing.
range.
Should we all say it?
These are blind views, and these are bread and butter pickles,
And that's the way I see it.
and that's the way I see it. Mm-hmm.
Paul pays him the pickle. No, pickles are great, man. And bread and butter pickles, come on.
Come on.
They're sweet, they're salty, they're
You
delicious.
missed one.
I know.
I can see it floating.
It's the one
It
with
has the
the
stem.
stem.
Oh, it's the best one.
I think so. I don't know about that, but
Joe, do you know how to make
Do
your
you
own
eat pickles?
pickling spice?
Sure.
What are the little round things?
Mustard
Yeah.
seeds.
Those are
seeds.
mustard?
Yeah, mustard
Oh.
seeds. You can put garlic in there.
No wonder I love those so much.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like the whole grain mustard where they're not even cracked.
And the pickle juice itself
shit
is
is
usually
so
just
good.
vinegar and sugar
Mhm.
and water. Or, unless you're going for the McDonald's pickles, those are salt brined. So
Okay.
you either have salt brine or vinegar brined.
Cat Quinn. All right, I just had Cat Quinn ask this question, and I had a realization all at the same time. She said, "What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day?" And then I realized that that's the one day we're gonna be apart.
So that's appropriate.
Like I'm leaving Thursday, and I'm leaving Friday, and you're leaving.
Slabbers like
Saturday.
to think that we don't pay attention to holidays, and that's definitely a Hallmark holiday, so it's kind of off our list.
Yeah.
But the entire weekend following that is a Nada Rave, thrown by the Midnight Riders on the other side
Ooh,
of the
you're allowed
mountain.
to say that? I thought
Yeah.
that was like top secret.
Whatever. So if you guys want to come to Nada Rave on the other side of the slabs behind Salvation Mountain,
It's a
that
good old time.
weekend, it
It's
is
a
a good
Great
time.
time. It's
you
not
know,
a rave.
It's
Not
not,
a
a
rave.
rave, but it's a
It's
good time.
something. It's a show
Don't
of some kind.
expect a rave.
Yeah, but you know,
But
if
it's
you
maybe
want to,
the-
But bring drugs.
They use the word rave because that's the closest thing that maybe could explain it.
yeah, Midnight Riders
But
is
it's not
actually a bicycle raving club, kind of that runs through LA and other parts of the country, and they basically call it a camping trip. But it's
Yeah.
a pretty,
Yeah.
it's a pretty rad camping trip. They put up, temporary buildings. They torch cars. They're building Carhenge. They have engineers sometimes not. They can't play in cars sometimes, but
No problem. See you, Bryce.
Yeah.
Hi, Bryce. Thanks for hanging with
so
us.
if you want a quick run and you're like in San Diego or LA, surrounding areas, I would come to the Nada Rave.
Is the birthday suits? I don't get it.
Is the birthday suits.
And don't ask slabbers about it, because most of them don't have any idea about it.
The slabbers do not
It's
put
not
on this
a
It's
party.
not a
slab
slab
thing.
thing.
Some other people come here from out of town and
Yeah.
throw this party here.
Someone said, "Who's
Yeah.
got the Coke in Slab City?" Coke is way too high class. for
Well, if
clubs.
anyone, yeah, I was going to say, if anyone here has any extra, there's never extra Coke. No, no one here does that. It's not
maybe the people at the rave, but
maybe out of town.
I don't think that's that kind of drugs.
Mm-mm.
Hey, it's Lonnie. I had to pop over my new channel coming soon. Would I be welcome at Spaceport next year? I want to stay with someone I trust first. Time.
Do you guys know each other?
Yeah, have we met? I would like to.
How do you trust each other?
Yeah, I'd like to meet people and know them before they're invited into my home.
I guess I think it's mutual. Not any offense to you, but
Yeah.
just as you want to stay with somebody you trust, like he only wants people that he trusts to stay with him.
Yeah, and I
He-
tend
he
to know,
doesn't-
these are my
just 'cause you
nomad
feel like
family
you know
here.
him.
I mean, these guys are family already. And so we've rolled together for months.
DMT would be a little more appropriate.
It
Maybe.
would- yes.
Someone asked.
Yes.
Yeah.
And
think it would
encourage
be
But you
okay.
can come stay at the Lowe's, which is right down the street from
Yeah,
Spaceport.
literally,
and
right.
come
This
hang
just
out
because
and
it's a
get to
private
know
home,
Joe.
you can definitely camp right near me, and you would have no issues, and I'd help you set up your camp. or tell you about all the resources that you need, just go to the Lowe's. It's literally right down the road from
Yeah, and come participate in things going on, and
you. Yeah, and then you get to know each
then you
other,
get to know
right?
each other.
So if we got a fire pit or something, you come introduce yourself during daylight hours. That's kind of how, friendships are built.
And just like any etiquette, like when you're approaching someone's camp, you yell out before you get to it, right?
Right. Yep. Yes, just don't let me open my door and see you standing outside there.
No, you
That
shouldn't
would
be
a
like
little
in
freaky.
his camp.
Well, the dogs will eat you.
Yeah.
There's that. Even
Fair
Paul was a
enough.
little hesitant on the first day.
Oh,
I'm
Charlie
still,
backed me
like-
Charlie backed me away, and we'd
Yeah.
already hung out. And I've given him hugs and everything.
Right.
But when I walked up and it was unannounced and whatever,
Right.
he wasn't playing. He was still like,
Yep.
no,
Yeah,
you know,
no.
you don't come in here.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
he didn't know me that well.
And
at that
I
point,
might not have
you know.
even been awake, so he's like, no, they're sleeping. And when
Yeah.
we're sleeping, they have a totally different behavior pattern.
It was kind of early,
They do.
so
yeah,
it could have been.
They really, really do. Till they see us, they kind of...
How
No.
much would you charge me to build a great camp?
Now that might be something. Like if someone wants to pay for a camp
Yeah,
to get built, that might be arranged.
that's something you can definitely reach out to me personally, and I can discuss what your needs are and what the charges and rate would be.
So
I mean, I can't answer that question because a great camp for one is very, very different from a great camp for the other. But you describe what your needs are, and I can help you find places. I can help
or
you build
someone
something.
said, or park at your neighborhood Lowe's if you have pipe dreams. Da-dum-bum.
But well, Lowe's is kind of across the street from Wally World, so if you want to go.
I'm losing battery power here, so I have to
All right, I'm trying to plug Joe's channel. Hold on.
plug Joe's channel there. So
Yep.
Joe could even probably help you find a suitable spot.
Sure.
You know,
Absolutely.
some places that you know that
And
are like
if you really want
distressed.
to try coming out here and staying in summer, first advice would be come out here in the winter and try a winter.
yeah.
If you like it, come back with the resources that you think you will need. I would not come in blind in the summer. Some people have tried that, and every single person who's never been here, who's come to try a summer and put up a camp, I have not seen one successfully do that.
Fair enough.
Because they did not come out prepared. Or really able to wrap their minds. Come here in the winter, check it out, scope it out, and then come back in the summer, and it's easier to help you find a spot. Because right now a lot of spots are taken up by the snowbirds, which disappear.
So here's the link to Joe's channel.
There it is, Ellie Connection.
So go
Just posted it.
obviously like and subscribe to his
Subscribe.
channel.
Yes, thank you.
But
But,
also
yeah, and
that's
also
a way
message
to,
me.
to
Yep.
message him and
His email's on there, I believe.
connect if you're coming this way and looking for
It's a wonderful story
A
at
friend.
gmail.com. Same as the channel.
maybe not
What's-
a friend. If you're looking for what's the word?
Well, my friends
A
listen.
contact.
Yeah,
If you're looking
contacts.
for a contact.
Yeah, if you're looking for a good slide contact, I'm kind of a well-known,
he's kind of the
well-respected. Yeah, I don't want to say that because that's like,
We kind
you
of
know,
call him the mayor.
Yeah.
He's
I'm
kind of
down
a big
low.
deal.
yeah.
The Don.
That's probably
El
Someone
Patron.
asked how big the
Let's
slabs
call
are.
him El Patron.
El Patron. Yeah.
the slab is
640
600 acres. 640
It used to be
acres.
640, but then East Jesus got bought, so
Right.
it's not quite.
They took out a
that
chunk of it.
anymore.
But it's a square
So, yeah.
mile essentially, and there's outskirts beyond that, so slightly over.
Freedom Dove, we were just talking about if people wanted to come here and contact Joe, how to do that. That's what you missed. Glad you got
Also,
wine.
someone asked if the ratio of men to women out here was 90-10.
That might be
That's
accurate.
about right, I would say, maybe 80.
If you're coming out here anticipating finding a partner,
80-10,
don't.
10. Yeah, for sure.
90% men?
There is definitely a skewed ratio of men over women.
Wow, I actually haven't noticed that.
Oh yeah. I
Well,
would
you're here
say
during
it's
snowbird
way
season.
more.
I know, but even hanging out at the local clubs and stuff.
Also snowbird season.
Yeah. Right.
Even the local clubs here, literally, they are snowbirds at this point. They haven't made it through summer.
Yeah.
But one of the clubs says they're going to this year. But I'm going to roll the dice on that one. I made it through half the summer last year.
East Jesus welcoming? Yeah, unless you're a slabber.
Yeah, they welcome anyone except for the perma residents. And I shouldn't really say that because Brian's welcoming. The rest of his crew over there is not. But no, they're
I
kind
mean,
of.
but it's not a place to go stay.
No, not at all.
It's,
No,
an,
it's not a
an
place
art
to stay.
exhibit to
Yeah.
go and...
They have their own private acreage. You're not welcome
It's
there
really
unless you're
super
part
cool.
of their community. You can go join
highly
them.
recommend.
You can go lend your energy and stay inside their camp
You can?
And you can if you want to
If you
join
wanna
their
work for them.
community.
Oh yeah. If you want
But
to
if
be,
you wanted to be part of this community and actually stay there, no, that's no
yeah,
way.
they're
You
like
can't
more
just roll
of
your
a
rigs
bit
in.
of like a commune, kind of almost like
Yeah,
you have to work to be a part. I don't mean that in a
they
bad
come
way.
out of LA, and there's the group
Yeah.
that runs that 501c3 comes out of
It's
LA.
like very Burning Man-y
Yeah.
type thing.
Yeah, but they're kind of a different community than this one. They do like a separation, which is weird because up until 3.5 years ago, they were part of the community.
Platonic Papa Shasha says, I'm a slut.
I approved it.
Yeah, they do cool art things over there, though. They do. I wish they kind of told people that we also do cool art things.
Someone
out here.
says loners on wheels guys rock.
Probably true. That camp is empty almost all the time, except for like the last month. So, I think Loners on Wheels is a national organization or international organization, and the one place that's out here like is you join it for like $20, where I think the national fee is like 100 or 150.
Yeah.
It includes all their other spots. This one is just here.
Yeah.
And to be frank, I don't even think the guy who runs it showed up this year, or if he did,
It
He
seemed
showed
like
up
nobody
late.
was down there, and I went there last year just to like check it out and see what was up with it and say
Yeah.
hi, and it was a creepy, weird experience.
yeah.
They were like, "Yeah,
Um,
if you're a cute young," we had a group of people.
But when
they were
we
like, "The
say
cute
go to
young girls
Lowe's,
can
we're talking
stay."
about the entire area surrounding it. So they have their camp. It's
the
actually
Lowe's
it
Flats,
has
right?
yeah. There's a flats. There's RV parking up there. So it's just like a whole big area that's really good for RVs and vans. No hills. The ground's hard
Drink
packed
the
still.
juice.
I am.
We save it for picklebacks. You
Yeah.
guys know about picklebacks?
Mhm.
Make Paul take a pickleback.
Oh.
Maybe if you guys donate some money, he'll
Yeah.
do a pickleback.
I mean, no. It's a little pickleback.
Yeah. Well, Joe will.
I will.
All right, I gotta go outside and pee. See, that's one problem with our harness still.
You have to take it outside.
No, it's
No.
just on
I
the
was gonna
live
say, you can
stream.
just use a bush.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do.
On the live stream, it's just kind of,
It's just in the middle of our house.
it's like
Oh,
right there. Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah, on a live stream. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But we're in a desert.
People's camps
The trees
don't
need,
get
Oh,
burnt for
water.
petty issues. No.
It's mostly an issue during the day. That's what's useful.
Most
for
camps
it,
cannot
but
catch on fire because of an accident.
Yeah, almost all of them. If not.
I mean, do you guys need this, or I'm gonna use it for a light?
You can use it. Yeah, people's rigs do burn down regularly here. Probably one a month.
Yeah, every time I've been here, there's been a major fire in someone's camp. But that doesn't mean that it was arson or someone getting back at someone or anything.
Yeah. I mean, there was that one. Dolly's old camp was probably arson.
Yeah. It does happen. You said there was a person that was trying to kill themselves and
Yep.
their 2 dogs died and
Yep.
they actually literally got drug out of the camp as it was burning and they wanted to die.
Yeah.
There are some people that have mental health issues out here and it's not a majority, but it does
No,
happen.
but there are also people who are willing to run into that fire to pull them out. So there's that type of love out here too.
See you, Travis K. Thanks for hanging out.
Peace, peace. I'm on so many layers. Now the interesting thing is, Paul's here in like thin, like Florida type clothes, and I'm in like 13 layers because I went through 130. This is very, very cold to me, and he's here like I don't understand why you're freezing. It's temperate,
I literally have like thin cotton pajamas on.
and I literally might have 5 or 6 layers on. I'm like, yes, I do.
I do need to get some more on though. I'm starting to get a little chilly. My toes mostly.
Yeah,
Cindy is still here.
I mean, yeah, you look cold to me.
I haven't
You
changed
look
all
like
day.
you look like you'd be making me cold, but I have so many layers on. I'm not.
I believe the slabs could lead to mental issues and health issues in some. Maybe.
It could also heal some.
Yeah.
I came here depressed, and I dealing with stuff coming out of Babylon. We refer to Babylon as anywhere that's not here. And I needed some healing time, and this place was able to lend that. And probably a bunch load of vitamin D. Thinking that had a lot to do with it too. You need sunshine. This is the place.
What's up, Nomadic Tech? Someone wanted to know where Spaceport is located, and I always refer to it as Midtown Slab City.
Yep. Pretty much dead center.
It's kind of in the center. It's not by the canal. It's
You can put it into
more-
Google Maps.
Yeah, go into Google Maps. You can find it on Google Maps real easy.
I mean, it's across the street from the Oasis, which is a nice breakfast spot to get coffee.
It's the beard that's keeping me warm, they said.
Yeah. I mean, I even need a hat. Like, the hat's not to look cool, it's to keep my head warm.
I don't even have a hat. I have like a stocking cap, but I don't have a baseball cap anymore.
Would you like to borrow mine?
No, it's okay.
This is interesting art that I did here. You know what that metal is?
It's very slabby.
Very slabby.
Any
Fits.
hotels or nightclubs. There's the hostel, and you can pay to sleep there. There's a few places. that have a room.
If you want to get like the B&Bs and want to pay some dollars to stay and come in for a weekend and don't want to set up a camp and you only have your car, yeah, go to the hostel. Bob's currently running it. Someone else will be running it in the summer. Mojo's, Ponderosa. Those are probably three of the bigger ones. I can't say one's better over the other. They all have different amenities. I would never recommend someone coming here with the rig and staying there. It just doesn't make sense to me, but some people do that.
Yeah.
You know, to each their own. But we try to keep it free out here in the slabs. Like, it really is state land that's been deeded to the state union, and they allow us to do this. They don't charge us for it. I don't understand why someone will come out here and pay. You don't need to.
Yeah. The idea of coming out here is to live cheap.
I mean, that's not. I mean,
Kinda.
that could be your idea. A lot of people come out here for lots of reasons.
A lot
But yes.
of snowbirds do.
I mean,
They
you
don't
can
have to
go
pay for
right down
parking
to
and-
Foy and live like in a really nice RV community that has swimming pools and hot tubs and hot showers and RV dumps and wash stations. Super inexpensive. Probably one of the cheapest places I've seen. You can go to the BLM. You guys know and do 6 months for like $120 at the long-term visitor areas, LTVAs.
But I don't have one.
Where's
a good
yours?
one. Oh, you just said me that.
So there's other options. People who come to the slabs and want to pay. I don't really understand that. But the Ponderosa has a nice deal. For $125, you can get two meals a day. For
Oh yeah,
there's
the Ponderosa too.
Yeah.
That one.
2 meals a day for the month for $125. That's a good thing.
You know, I think about it.
And you can park there?
For a different rate, and you get showers and things of that nature. Timed, not unlimited, but you can go to the hostel. I think you can get 3 showers for $20. So it's cheaper than going to any other place nearby, and you get it here in the slabs. You don't have to drive like 25 miles round trip.
Well, now that I got a shower in my van, I'm very fancy. I just
You
like-
are a very
I just like
bougie.
the. I like the.
You have hot and cold
I like to
on
brag
demand
about
in the
it.
shower.
Pretty
Very
awesome.
bougie. Very
It
bougie.
is. Totally.
That's what we call it, bougie. You bougie.
Everyone out there says they're going to Aja's dance party, but
Yeah,
it's only 7:30.
it's pretty early for a dance party.
I mean, it sounds like it's going off, but
I'm kind of hungry. You want to make
okay.
rice bowls?
Probably
It's kind of
could.
late. I kind
I'm
of
gonna say if you
forgot about it.
I don't know how long guys are planning live streaming, but you can also go to the dark side.
For food?
They usually do a free feed. Donations accepted,
When
but
to
it's
when?
free. Probably now. I don't know. It's very
It's a
short.
nighttime thing.
It's nighttime. Doesn't usually go too late. I don't really go too often.
Are you going to get out of your pajamas?
Yeah.
I don't go to Aja's too often either.
Are we
I
gonna
don't go anywhere
Get
too often.
black eyes for going there?
No. Why? You gonna cause a fight?
No.
Then no.
I came close to getting punched by Pirate Rob. I was right there.
I'm pretty sure the case, so that's true. I have had my first altercation out here, and it took me well over a year. And
That was your
it's
first?
that was my first.
Wow.
First. That was specifically a person got super aggressive while he was intoxicated, and had several opportunities where I was very polite. Asked him not to be so aggressive with me, and at some point he physically got aggressive with me.
Tile's here.
And that was that.
Tyle's here. Tyle was just here. Came by to say hi today.
Hey, Tom.
He's talking to you.
Hey, what's going on, Tyle?
Yeah.
I was not here. I was getting supplies in town.
And I did tell him.
You did.
Yes.
Are you here in the slabs or are you at Foy? You're a pusher.
She is. Yep.
Not that I'm complaining, but
He
I'm
is
just
at the
observing.
slabs, he says. Are you over
Oh.
at Aja's?
Well, no, because they probably wouldn't be live streaming.
Love you, man. At Dots.
Oh, you're staying down at Dots? Okay. I'll meander down there tomorrow or something.
Oh, Foy.
Foy. Oh, yeah, Foy.
Oh, he tried to say Foy, and then it
And
changed it
changes
to
to
Dots.
Okay. That's actually a place.
That's a place here, yeah.
Yep. Foy. Okay.
Still streaming strong, brother. You know me. I'm a long streamer.
If you're coming back in, give me a shout or a heads up. This way I know that you're coming. It would be good to see you. I might be down at the Foy sometime next week. I don't know how long you're staying for.
A month.
Of course I'm still
if you're
here,
staying
Bobby.
for a month, then I will probably see you down there.
We can get UPS deliveries and FedEx deliveries here. Yeah.
And we're leaving, but
You guys are geniuses, Tile said.
We do okay.
I don't have air conditioning in my truck. I did this summer, but it didn't work well, so I got rid of it. Joe does have air conditioning in his truck as well.
And it works, but it takes an immense amount of diesel. And to be frank, it's just not the slab way, so I don't use it.
I'm putting this drink here. Is that gonna work?
Mm.
Or you're gonna knock it over?
No, it'll be okay. It'll be fine. Bobby said that he'd send some dog food. So the address here is 42 Travel Lane,
Yep. And
Nyland,
well,
California.
address line 2, I'd say put in Spaceport 42 Slab City,
Yeah.
and then Nyland, California 92257.
But I can
Better
I
if
can
you
text
let
it
Joe
to you
it's
too.
coming too, right?
Yeah, if you'll let me know it's coming or send me a tracking number once you send it, that would be great. This way I can look out.
Because we
The
kind
U-
of have to look out for the UPS man.
Yeah, the
We
UPS
know.
guy usually knows me, but he only works 5 days a week, and so they always send like a new person on the other day. And that guy kind of drives around sometimes with his head in the clouds. This place is so unique, they don't know what to make of it. They just
Oh,
know it's on a route.
This person, I remember last year, Mossy's,
But thank you.
Lonnie Mossy tried to send a package a year ago, and
Oh,
it got
right.
returned back to him.
Yeah.
He gave up, he said. But we did just receive like 3 packages today
Yeah.
at 42 Travel Lane.
I think we had
Yeah.
4 deliveries yesterday.
Yeah.
But we used to have a sign that said travel lane, and I think someone just stole it.
We should
I should actually
replace
either replace it and, yeah. On the map, it doesn't actually say travel lane, but the drivers know it as that. And they do know what Spaceport 42 is.
They know your name,
And they know my name.
Yeah.
so I wonder if you should just change it to a different one that actually is a road name.
I mean, I could do that.
Because now that the address
Want me to go
is-
outside and actually get the name of the road?
No, but I mean, I'm just saying in general. Like now that the entrance is on that road, I wonder if you just want to put it on that,
Oh, I could.
since both your entrances are on that side.
True that. Yeah, I could
Because I
use it.
do
I
think the
that's
delivery
Greyhound.
people try. I think
They do
they're just
try.
like they're like I don't get it. Like,
Yeah, they don't get this place. Technically, those aren't roads, though. The only 2 real roads in the slabs is Beale and Coachella. Those are the ones that are maintained by the government. Everything else out here is technically a path. Even
Right.
though they show up on Google Maps and things of that nature, someone's put them in, or Google Maps has done it through GPS because so many people use them, and someone at some point named them. But they're technically paths. They're not maintained. They're not, you know.
Lonnie said it was because it got returned and said no human contact.
Oh, well, if it was last year,
No
they
human
didn't really
contact?
know who we were, or we were just really basically getting established.
The airlock is still there, yeah.
Define human.
Yeah, define human.
You have a wood shop in your garage now?
No human
Dude, I'm gonna
contact.
have to come
That's the
park
funniest
the
thing I've
step
ever
in.
heard.
Yeah. No human
Yeah, but the
contact.
UPS trucks know me now. They like stop in, they ask me questions, they get it.
Yeah, they had contact with alien
Yeah.
beings
Dogs,
and
probably.
Dogs.
No human contact. Just subscribed. So cool to find you live. Well, awesome. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah.
It should be the same address for now. The 42 Travel Lane does work.
42 Travel Lane, address 2, Spaceport 42, Slab City, address 3, Nyland, California 92257. I believe.
I think I'm gonna start a brothel trade in Slab City.
That won't go very far.
You're not the first person
you
to
a-
think of
are
that.
you a
and
woman?
yeah, I don't know how long it would take you to get shut down.
You might want to try Carson City in Nevada.
Who maintains Salvation Mountain?
Okay, so there's a 501c3 that's incorporated, but that means nothing. It's public land, and we all kind of maintain it. On every first Saturday of every month, volunteers go there and help paint it. Ron currently lives there. No, is it Ron White? I don't know. That might have just changed. But there's someone who has a permit
The
camp
art
there,
girl.
and through the
They're a sweaty girl.
501c3 and the donations that they take in, they usually have one person out there during daylight hours, 9 to 5 or something of that nature. They have swing shifts, so they'll do a morning shift and an afternoon shift, and sometimes 2 people, to help maintain and guide people and keep people from really damaging it, because there's only specific areas you're supposed to walk on. And there's a lot of times that if it's rained within the last week, they won't even let you walk onto the mountain.
It'll
because
collapse.
The way it's built, it'll collapse, it'll destroy it. It probably won't be there forever, but they really do try. Like, there was a mudslide that took out a big portion of it, and they took them a couple months to put it back together, but they did, and they returned it back to its original condition or better.
Been there for a long time already.
It's been there for a long time. Yep. I mean, Leonard's been gone for many years now.
Kyle
and
said
is
looks
still-
pretty melted today. Would be nice to see it well maintained.
They're continuously working on it.
I would
I
say
mean,
the
right
same.
now they even had a guy from Germany who's been here for a few months. He worked on that place every day. They just redid that. Like I said, I've watched them do it. I was there over the last couple months. Repair the one section where there was a mudslide.
I'm plugged in behind you, just so you know.
If people are going
Oh,
to
so you're
Salvation
totally
Mountain, please bring latex paint donations. They absolutely can always use them. Layer upon layer upon layer.
That's another thing we could use
And the
here.
problem is that Leonard Knight he wasn't a construction engineer, so it's hard to keep that place going. A lot of it was not constructed in a manner that it should have been. If Leonard, I know near the end, said that if I was to do it over now, I'd do it totally different. So it's hard to upkeep things that are not designed for upkeep, if that makes sense. But they do keep.
Are there a
work
lot
on
of
it.
people living in the slabs from other countries?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I don't know. I'll define a lot.
Not from my experience.
I mean, yes.
Good.
I've seen people here from Asian countries, Spanish countries. I mean, not just snowbirds.
But I think,
mean, right now there's a ton of Canadians.
I assume that question is a little bit loaded. Like, are there a lot of people hiding out here from other
Oh,
countries?
no. Oh, no. Not at all.
That's how I took that question.
Oh,
I don't
well,
know.
if that's what you're asking, no, not at all. Like I said, this is the worst place in the world to hide. There's a billion cameras and videos everywhere. We're very public in the forums and the chat. This is the worst place in the world to hide. This is not where you should go. Go to the BLM.
Someone asked.
I assume that was kind of the question.
Oh.
Because we're so close to the southern border.
Oh, no, not at all.
I have seen very few
Yep.
non-white people,
Non-English speaking people.
non-English speaking white people.
Yeah.
Specifically.
That's probably true.
I mean, there are. Certainly, there's some diversity here, but I would say the majority is.
Yeah. Strangely enough,
Right.
I'd agree with you.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not strange that I agree with you, but it's just strange that it's...
That's the fact.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very odd that we would ever agree on anything.
No. Not at all. But yeah, no,
Bobby
the
said
majority here is probably
the
English speaking.
criminals are at the RTR, according to Bob. That's what Bobby said.
At the
According to
RTR
Bobby?
or the party?
Or
According
no,
to
according to
Bob.
Bob.
Where are they?
The criminals are at the RTR.
Wow.
What?
That's what he said.
Bobby has a thing. Bobby's like our right.
The crooks and criminals are at RTR, according to
and
Bob.
he has a thing against Bob Wells.
Oh,
It's
well,
kind
that's
of
kind of funny, actually.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Library
You guys
is
will get
still
along,
open.
actually.
Yeah.
There's a reason you two are like both Paul's
I
people.
gotcha.
Yep. How do you handle mail?
With my hands, mostly.
Sometimes with
Sometimes
your
I put
lips,
them between
maybe.
my toes.
FedEx, UPS, and DHL, I think, deliver out here to the slabs, and then regular mail goes to Nyland. An interesting thing about Nyland is that they don't have door-to-door mail delivery service. Everyone who's actually a Nyland resident has to have a P.O. box if they're going to receive mail.
Bear, you're beautiful.
So you can either go general
He
delivery
gets
or
called
get a
bear
P.O.
all the
box.
time. Sorry.
Someone just said, "Bear, you're beautiful." I'm a beautiful.
I'm
bear.
assuming you're
You're a
talking
beautiful
about
bear.
this beautiful bear.
Must be
right?
me.
I'm assuming you're correct.
That was for you, Bobby.
Definitely cooking.
Bobby, Paul mentioned you today.
I
'Cause
mean, that's a pretty rad beer, dude. Seriously.
It's really coming together.
Yeah.
he gets hit on by men a lot.
I'd imagine.
The guys that like the
Cool
Bears
fella.
are into me.
I mean, he gets hit on women a lot too, so it's probably pretty even.
Definitely the beard.
Hector just said kissy face. Mr.
Hey,
E
still alive.
with a $5 super chat.
We love Mr.
We
E.
are still alive. Still alive.
Still alive
We
and
are alive.
alive. We,
And
we
live.
we survived SLAB City
Yeah.
for the whole 2 hours.
This has been a 2-hour live stream.
It's longer than that, I think.
Yes, he's sweaty hot. I'd take Joe in a pinch too.
Ooh, Joe's so hot too. You
Kyle
guys.
said that. Kyle has a bear thing with me that
You
we
guys are
have-
all bears.
yeah. We like
You
to
guys are all straight
team
bears.
up and like bring our bear
I
power
think.
together, you know?
Yep. I'm in.
Oh my god, you guys could make a calendar.
A bear calendar.
It would be so good.
That
The
would be
Bears
fun,
of
man.
Van
The
Life.
Bears
oh
of
my
Van Life.
god.
That's actually not
I've
a
been
bad
trying to
idea.
get him to do a calendar forever, but now the idea of having like different bear nomads doing it, that would be amazing.
Not a bad idea.
Can't wait for the day to grow a beard. And you told me to cut my beard?
Spaceport 42 is a bear den. Oh, don't start rumors.
Kyle said, I'll shit in the woods anytime with you, bro.
I don't think I saw that one.
Nomadic,
That
it just,
comment didn't
it
come
was
up.
hidden and then it got accepted. Spaceport 42 equals bear den. Says nomadic deck.
Actually, I have a cool.
Is Kaz a slab celebrity?
No.
Not from my experience.
Kaz is a internet celebrity or a YouTube celebrity.
Is he?
I would say. He has,
I'd
he
never
has a
heard
decent
of him.
following. But people here know him because he does meat in the mouth. He doesn't really venture out to a lot of camps all the time. He kind of sticks to his own. He's got a decent sized camp that he has to manage and handle. I would say most people don't even know Kaz.
I hear
Well, there you go.
music. When are you guys going to start dancing in the bread truck?
But he's definitely an interesting fellow.
Yeah.
And he's fun to talk to.
He is fun to talk to.
Yeah, like
We
seriously.
hung out with him
We
the
had a
other
nice
night, and I was
interaction.
like, Kaz is
You
way,
were there.
is way cool. Like, it was cool fun. It was
Yeah.
fun hanging out with him. Yeah.
I would recommend if you watch his channel, stop in and say hi.
Someone said, yeah,
I mean,
who's
but,
Cause?
Don't.
People don't, or like, who is this person? No one knows. who
Community
they are.
Kaz on YouTube.
Yep.
That's how you find him.
I would say it's Community Kaz and Cornelius are probably the two largest YouTube streamers.
So they're local full-time slabbers, right?
And they are both full-time slabbers.
And
I would
they-
guess myself too, but I am nowhere near the size channel that they are. Unless all
Excuse
of Paul's people
Bless you.
decide to jump over to a wonderful story.
Woo.
Please.
Yeah, guys, go to Joe's channel.
But no, seriously, those two are the largest live streamers
Yeah.
for sure,
Can I still paste it?
and they're very different.
Yeah,
Is that still the same one?
I think so.
That's scary.
I
What
think
if
that's
it's not?
Joe's.
What I do.
I
Click
think
on it.
that's it.
You know, you can just actually
Yep.
use the channel Wonderful Story. Like, I own that.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a good picture you have on yours.
Okay, gotta snuggle with
Alright.
Amy now. You bears
Oh,
have
where it
fun.
says Spaceport 42.
Ellie, hang in
That-
there.
That's the current.
Yeah, that
thumbnail.
looks pretty cool.
Yeah, for this
Yeah.
live stream.
Nice thumbnail, Paul.
So, Cause kind of stays to himself? Question mark.
I would say that, well, he does and he doesn't, right? So he does Meat in Your Mouth Monday, which is a free feed that he does, usually involving an animal protein. But he also has lately been also making a vegan option. So he gives back to the community. And
It's right there. I just posted
Do it like
Joe's
5
channel.
times.
So when he doesn't need
That's
to go
Joe's channel
out to
right there.
meet people, they come in to meet him. And that's how he stays active. He's always down at the range every Saturday. Like, that's his thing. If there's something going on, Kaz is there. He usually stays to the end. So he's active in the community. But, he stays...
Yeah.
I go to a lot of camps. He doesn't. That's fine, too. He has a lot of people go to his camp.
And how
And I
long
don't
has
have
he been
tons
here?
coming here. I want to say 7 years, but I could be totally off base on that.
And how many people live there at Eco Village?
Well, Shiny's staying. He's there. There's a couple others, maybe.
Joe's channel is Wonderful Story, and it's just been
Oh my
posted like 4
gosh.
times.
I'm gonna do it again.
Ellie Connection is posting it. That's Ellie Connection right there.
The one that keeps spamming it that says Ellie Connection.
That's
With the
Joe's
link?
channel.
I just did it, I think, 5 times.
Thank you.
So it's
Click on that link. Yes.
Wonderful FULL story.
No spaces.
No space.
Double entendre. Kind of was going. For
And
that,
if you
but-
guys all go subscribe, maybe he'll post more.
That's a good point. I probably would. I stopped
Probably
posting
not, but
well,
maybe.
here's reality. When I got here, I didn't know if people would even be interested in just hearing me live stream about my life here in the slabs. Like, but now I realize it, and I also didn't want to disrespect people. So a lot of people
Right,
when I first
fair
got
enough.
here didn't know me,
That's what I said.
and if I was walking around with a camera all the time, all they would think that I was this crazy blogger just in our faces and trying to monetize
Right.
off him and this that, and the other thing.
He's trying to use
But I
us.
actually very much enjoyed doing it. I like doing live streams. Sometimes I like editing. I would do way more live streams if I thought. And now that I'm accepted as part of the community, maybe that's a good thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but once again, we're also stuck with a lot of people here who don't want to be on camera.
But that doesn't matter. You can still talk about your life and just your, like,
What I did this week or
yeah,
did this month.
it-
Yeah,
it's interesting.
yeah, it is very interesting.
Especially, we were just talking about this today with somebody, but it's like if you continually do it,
Yeah,
then like twice a week or once a week or something, then people are actually interested
Right.
to see like,
but you know, I run
ongoing
into this.
story.
So I'll be open on this channel. I go to get water. I shouldn't be live streaming that.
no, right.
You know what I'm saying?
There's a
So
lot of
people
things
can be
that
like, "Oh, you got water? We want to see it." I can show you filling up my tanks or how I use it and the system's in place, but I really shouldn't be showing,
Right.
you know, the place that I go pick it up from,
Yeah,
whether it
totally.
be in town, which is the private venue or something of that nature. You know,
Someone said, "Hey Joe, is walking to camps a good way to make friends?
No.
Or the range?" Question mark?
Don't walk into people's camps if you don't know them. That's generally frowned upon. Kind of like you wouldn't walk into down the block and just knock on your neighbor's door and say, "Hey." I mean, that's
Can
you
I
meet
borrow
them
some
when they're
brown
out.
sugar?
You meet them in the public areas. So if you want to meet really the community, the Oasis Club does coffee every day, 7 to 10. In the summer, 3 days a week. I would join that and just come down there and hang out for a couple weeks and get to meet everyone as they come in and out.
Someone
And
else
start
asked
talking
it,
and
so like,
sharing.
no, it is not acceptable to just walk into someone's camp.
Yes, don't do that.
And someone asked, "Paul, you just had a birthday
I did.
2 days ago.
2 days.
Everyone say happy birthday, Polly!"
Happy birthday, Paulie.
He's
Yeah.
44. Can I say that?
The Range
Yeah.
is a great place to meet people. That's a very public
Yeah.
venue.
Totally.
Every Saturday they have open mic. Lots
Cameras
of
are
benches and
generally
seating, and
accepted there.
cameras are accepted and everything. I mean, that's just like an open venue.
Yeah.
Um,
You still don't want to poke it in someone's face,
Right.
but you can record the artists, and
Sure.
they're totally fine with that.
go chilling at Causes at Meat in Your Mouth, which he keeps open, you know, for when during the hour that he
Yeah.
feeds people would
February
be a nice place.
9th. That person said me too. February 9th.
No
Yeah,
way.
that's my birthday.
The Katamari, February 9th, yep.
Hmm?
Katamari maybe big.
Dennis,
No, no,
place.
Dennis
so my
Morgan,
birthday is-
your beard guys.
Oh,
just
my
said
beard
hi.
guy. Hey,
Your
what's up,
birthday is
Dennis
February
Morgan?
9th.
Yeah.
Is today the 11th?
Today's the 11th, yeah.
How do you keep track of these things?
Well, because I've done a lot of stuff today.
He was on working
I was
all
working
day on his
today.
computer.
Yeah. I updated my Patreon, so if anybody wants to see my Patreon, it's awesome. I got it. All my live streams are there. Hours and hours of entertainment. Anne Marie just had a birthday as well. Happy birthday, Anne Marie.
Will this one be at your Patreon?
This guy says, not to be a grandpa, but how do you plan for retirement?
Who?
Plan?
Me?
Yeah.
I used to work 80 hours a week in New York.
You're
And I
weird.
did a lot of different things, and it kept me alive and broke. And then I came out on the road, and I finished whatever little savings I had. But I have kicked into Social Security an immense amount of money. I do not have a 401k. I mean, that's gambling on the stock market. I've seen people lose
Someone
those as
said
well.
this is retirement.
This kind of is, but no, I can't be retired here. I still need to pay for fuel, my phone, my insurance, my registrations, and conveniences like, okay, I need a new inverter right now, and I'd like to put a double shade up and things of that nature.
Yeah.
So I can't be fully retired out here. Maybe further down the road where I had things in place.
Right.
But this kind of is a retirement community, I would almost say, that people
For all
have
types of
art,
reasons.
yeah, for all types of reasons, right? Yeah. So my retirement will probably be very different than yours,
Yeah.
if you're asking that question. And I'm okay with that. I mean, I don't really ever want to be fully retired. What does that mean? My uncle's retired, and then they died 3 or 4 years after. I mean, is that what you mean? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, no, I don't want to do that.
Money, you can't take it with you. However, you can't go many places without it.
The cost to travel exists, but it does not cost a lot to live. And that's something I learned here in SLAB City. I came from New York, probably one of the most expensive places in the country. Long Island, New York City, same as living in like LA or San Francisco, stupid expensive. But I had to learn how to downsize when I lived in my van for 2 years, crossing the country. And then I came here and learned even more how to downsize and live economically. So gas to me now means that I get a tank of gas a month. And I'm okay with that. Like, I used to go through a tank of gas almost every other day when I was like nomading. And that was okay too, because that was still a scale down from. So I've gone through scales of scale down. And I will probably take a lot of what I learned and how to be economical going forward. I don't plan to be here forever. This is a stop in life.
Is this thing running low on fuel? Does it sputter
Yes.
after a little bit and then run
Yes,
out?
I mean, you're all the way up. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Just curious.
Yeah. I mean, do you have butane here? I can go get it.
No, I don't have
I got a
butane.
tank over there.
No, it's okay.
Did you
So
want to use it? 'Cause I'll
basically-
go get it. So basically what?
Oh, someone just said, so basically you retire there and just live off of Social Security.
A lot
could.
of people do.
A lot of
A lot of
people
people have
do.
Social Security or disability, and they're okay. They can survive.
When you stop moving forward or looking forward, you lose purpose and more likely to die.
Oh, that's probably true. So I like doing different things in life. I've always traveled. Always traveled. I had great traveling jobs, availability. I've gone in multiple countries, hiked, I think, 7 or 8 different mountain ranges, you know, like the Appalachians or the Andes and things of that nature. And now I've taken a year or two to try living in a slabs, which is a total different type of commitment and life struggle. Learning curve. I'm gaining things. It's focus. And I'll probably go on to do more great things in life. I plan on seeing the rest of the world. I've only seen half of it. So
Well, now you got contacts in Vietnam.
I now have contact. My brother's currently living in Vietnam.
Yeah.
I mean, how cool is that? My sister, actually, Elena, just went there.
Oh, she's there.
She's there for the
now?
whole. Yeah, she's there for
Yeah,
the rest
yeah.
of the month.
Did she
That's
make it?
awesome.
Yes,
She got all the way there?
She got all the way there. They're posting
Good.
pictures of them eating like
She hasn't been
Vietnamese food.
quarantined based on the coronavirus.
It was funny when they went through China because they landed in China. She's like, when in China, and she slapped on the paper masks.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But once they left China, they're just walking around without them and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a big thing in Ho Chi Minh.
People
About
keep
17,000 people have commented about coronavirus and stuff, and I just haven't read any of them.
and
whatever.
I don't
so
really
right
care.
now the hot topic is they want to know can you grow weed here?
Not
You
really.
cannot really grow a lot here. It takes a lot of resources.
Yeah.
It's so much better to grow it in NorCal.
It's just so we're in California. It's so easy.
I mean,
to
you
get.
can legally do
You
it
don't need
for
to grow
yourself,
it.
sure, but why would? Yeah, it's just available in California, so. And it's hard to grow anything here.
Dennis Morgan said, I was always afraid of SLAB City until I watched Paul's videos.
See, I'm just not spreading negativity.
And I know. Absolutely not. No, I love that about you. That even when you thought that at first, you also said, you know what, but at the end you were like, but I like it here. You know, so.
I'll be back. Yeah.
Yeah.
People are like, "Oh my God, you should never go back." Like, no, I'll be back.
Right there.
Oh, you did. Yeah. Why would you not? Well, It's
Well,
not.
this
Well,
is-
here's
this
the
is one
reality.
thing.
It's not for everybody.
And this is one
Everybody
thing-
should not come here.
This is one thing about Slab City is that
Someone said, Paul, negative? Never.
even the residents that love this place will spread crazy rumors.
Yes.
You
On
can't
purpose.
believe all this crazy shit that you hear, because people do spread crazy rumors. A guy that was here, the first person I met, told me that I might get monkeys up on my roof stealing my solar panels. They like to freak people out.
Yeah.
And that's really as far as it
It's
goes.
part
People
of the-
will
it's
jump
part-
out of the bushes and stab you to death.
Yeah, no.
There's people buried in the
I mean,
desert.
people get bored out
I mean,
here. You know, like
yeah.
telling stories to tourists is kind of fun.
It's
It is
kind
kinda
of true.
And I never really got it until
I've-
last year. We were
yeah.
painting the sign, and it was like tourist after tourist driving past, and we were out there working for days and days painting the sign. People were coming by and taking pictures of us like we were in a zoo. And eventually we started being like, rah, like when we'd see
Yeah.
them. And it was so fun.
We did it many times when we were digging that hole.
We're digging a hole. I mean, how
UPS
many
guy.
different stories? People are like, what are you doing? You said
Yeah.
the UPS guy stopped
Well,
by?
UPS guy stopped by and he goes, are you any of you guys whatever
Bobby.
so and so name?
Yeah.
And Seth was like, depends. You got anything good in there? I was like, and he was like, ha, ha, and like started driving away. I was like, you get back here! I started running after him, you know.
Oh no!
Yeah.
He's probably looking for like my friend Shane or something.
He probably was. I don't know.
That was last year.
Oh,
No, that was
last
this year.
Oh, that
Oh,
was
was
this
it?
year.
That was
Yeah,
when
when we were digging a hole.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when
that
we
was this
people
year.
come by, like, what are you digging a hole for? I mean, and the answer that upset them the most, we're filling it back in tomorrow.
It's kind of fun just to mess with people and,
Yeah. Like, what do you think we're digging
you
a
know,
hole for?
whatever.
Love those videos. That's where I first saw Paul's sleeping videos.
Oh my God.
Because I went to sleep last year with the
I
camera
remember that.
on.
I remember that. I did a sleep video
People
once.
Let's
have
see
been
if any
talking
crazy
about
shit
it
happened.
The night
all
after I launched the
year.
van.
After what?
I did my
Was it?
first and only sleep video.
Oh,
The
yeah?
one when, like, airborne and...
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
People have been talking
Live
about
streaming.
that sleep stream.
Don't live stream and
Yeah.
drive.
We may need to do another.
I should.
What's that? A
A
sleep video?
The
Yeah.
sleep stream.
They did like watching you sleep.
I don't know. I could do it on a regular basis and like really.
I'd be scared. I might need to sleep on the couch now that we have a couch. Or I'm Valentine's Day.
Maybe it helps them sleep to like wake up and know that there's someone else sleeping. Like they can't literally sit there and be watching you sleep. Well, some of them were chatting through it. Like they were using. Yes, I remember.
For real.
They had a whole group that was like
I went
chatting
back-
through you sleeping.
I went
And
back
Reagan,
and
they were like,
watched
Reagan,
the,
go shake his truck. So Reagan went out and like shook the whole truck while he was
I
Did it
didn't
wake
even
him up?
remember that.
Yeah, did he wake him up?
Jimmy says, the almost happy camper says, I should pop by and say hi while you're live, but I'm stuck on Jenga across the street.
Typical story, Jimmy. Stuck on
Jimmy.
Jenga.
That happens.
Jenga can wait.
Notice police seem to pull you over. Why? I don't know. I was told that if I move to the slabs, they will lace weed with ashes from my cremated body. Oh. Yeah, it's probably
could happen.
unusual.
It could happen.
Yeah,
It's probably unlikely, I mean.
I'm.
Very unlikely, but I suppose it could happen.
Anything can happen. I mean,
I guess it depends on how much drugs you have in your system.
well, in all honesty, someone probably told you that because you were talking smack or said something that initiated that type of response. Because I don't think anyone generally says that we're going to torture you to death and put your ashes inside weed and feed it back to you.
No.
That sounds like you were talking smack with someone and they were talking smack back.
Because guess
I
what?
could be wrong.
You'd be dead.
You can't
Yeah.
really
Couldn't smoke.
feed
Right.
someone's own ashes back to them.
Well,
That's
they
what he
could if
said.
they like took off a leg at a time.
I guess,
Right.
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
you want to go there.
I mean,
Yeah.
the slabbers, they might
Yeah.
do that kind of
Slabbers could
Yeah,
figure
sure.
it out.
They could, yeah.
We're kind of ingenious.
Yep.
No.
On
no,
that
we're
note.
not. No, we're not. We definitely use resources ingeniously. How's that?
I'm visiting the slabs right now, and I feel totally safe. 100%. I don't even carry a gun. Totally safe. Platonic loves y'all. We love you too, Platonic. Love.
I do hear Anja. I hear it starting to thump over there.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
I went out there, they were playing Nelly.
Mm-hmm.
I can't
No,
remember the
not
song.
Nelly.
It was. All I think about is you.
Oh.
Even when
I heard
I'm with my
Nelly for no, the other one. I'm
was
so
like-
fancy.
Oh,
You
Fergie?
already
No.
know.
You can hear the music and
Backseat.
recognize it
Oh,
through this wall.
Gwen Stefani.
Nope.
No.
Mm-mm.
From LA to Tokyo.
Yep.
Black Eyed Peas.
Nope.
Fergie, no?
Mm-mm.
Anyway,
Nope.
who knows? It's one of those white girls.
It's shoot, man, I can't think of her name.
It is.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's one of those girls.
I mean, it's one of those white girls that
That raps.
raps. There's not that many of them that are super famous.
I have no idea, actually. Zero idea. There could be one, there could be 300. It's the one thing I don't do.
So I
listen
so
to the
hope
radio.
y'all love the Grateful Dead. Show my Mama Tried sticker.
Nelly Tostada.
Nelly. Oh,
No.
for
Furtado is not the one either.
Nelly. No.
Your what? Show the what?
My sticker my brother gave me. It's up there. Someone just said they hope we like the Grateful Dead. See the sticking out the top right there.
Oh.
The yellow thing?
Yeah. Apparently there's a Grateful Dead
It doesn't
sticker up
matter.
there.
You would
Yep.
actually have to get it.
It was a food joke. I got your food joke, but that's not the right artist that we're talking about. Who's the girl that sings Fancy? It's not Nelly Furtado.
Sure, it's a girl?
Yeah.
Somebody's got to know this. Come on, it's right on the
You
tip
can
of my
Google
tongue.
it.
No, I'm gonna think of it.
Someone's gonna think of it. Someone
Thanks,
said,
Carl.
nice, Ellie. Good taste.
My brother gave me a sticker for Christmas that just says "Mama Tried." I thought it was pretty funny.
Not sure. Another 15-year-old girl. Well,
That's
True
questionable.
story.
debatable.
Adult
Man, I
contact,
cannot
they
think of her
get.
name. Shoot. Well, what do you think? About time to end
Iggy
this live
Azalea.
stream? Iggy Azalea.
Somebody
yes.
just said it.
No, she is actually a white chick.
Iggy. Iggy
We went
Azalea.
through all of them.
Yes, that's the one.
Or like Kesha.
Reba McEntire. Yes.
Reba
It's Reba McEntire.
Iggy.
I think it's time to end this live stream, guys. What do you think? What do you think, guys?
I gotta sneeze.
Should we end it?
Yeah. I want to go to Aja.
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Thank the Lord. Screw you, Bobby. Thank the Lord. That's not nice. Why? Because you can't stop watching.
Well,
you can't
for
look
you,
away.
Bobby.
It's the wrong Bobby, but
Oh.
the other Bobby's there too.
Dolly Parton?
Yes.
These are all white girls.
Yeah. They don't rap,
Iguana
though.
Azalea.
Iguana Azalea. Yes, that's the one. Cool. I look tired. I'm just hungry. It's time for Korean beef bowls.
What?
Yeah, fancy.
Not vegan.
All right, guys, let's shut this baby down. I'm gonna go eat. I am gonna go get something to eat. But yeah, this has been a great live stream.
Love you guys.
You guys want to say goodbye?
Bye.
Love you guys.
Yep.
Nice
That's
chatting.
it. We're actually
Nice
gonna
meeting
go.
a lot of you.
Yep.
Go follow Joe.
Go follow Joe's
I'm
channel
gonna post it one more time.
on YouTube. Wonderful story.
I'd appreciate that. Seriously.
Yep. Totally.
LA Connection just posted
LA Connection
link.
rocks.
to Joe's
That's Joe's
profile.
Cute.
channel right there. And yeah, thanks guys. We're gonna leave this up for a few days. But yeah. Be seeing you soon. Love y'all. Bye bye. Love ya. Bye.
Bye.